and we should be live. I'm just gonna go double check right now. But yeah, so welcome everyone back to the latest edition of the Penguins podcast. Tonight, I want to go ahead and introduce all of our hosts and people on tonight. Of course, myself. We got Furious on.
What's up?
That's a big name. He hasn't been on for a while, but yeah, welcome Furious.
Hello, hello.
We got Mr. J25 himself. We got Ryan on tonight.
Hi, I'm Ryan.
Hello, he's Ryan. And we got the one, the only, the me guy, or James, in tonight.
Hello.
All right. So yeah, it's the first podcast back after pretty much like a year of doing nothing with it. And I decided tonight would be a good night because it's a Friday. You know, it's a long weekend, President's Weekend. But
Yeah.
I also just got a fresh cup of coffee, so it's gonna be very interesting tonight.
Wag.
Oh, coffee.
So he doesn't fall asleep when we're talking about boring stuff.
Oh, yeah.
What? Huh? I don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
we're gonna-
there.
He's gonna
Oh,
take one
boy,
sip,
we
we're gonna
gotta-
hear a loud thud on his keyboard, just like a boom. He's like out snoring.
What?
Just to wake you up. Just to wake you you guys up. All right. I'm gonna give you a little trivia.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this like a
Alright.
trivia question or is this like a trivia fact?
Oh yeah.
Trivia fact.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, it's a trivia.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So, when did Star Wars: The Phantom Menace release in theaters?
1977.
1999. That's correct.
Wait, you said Phantom Menace. God damn it.
So you know what this? So
I also
You-
asked earlier, is this a question or a fact? And you said it was a fact. And then
Can
you asked a
I
question.
shoot myself?
well,
Is
shit.
that an option tonight? Can I shoot myself?
Anyways.
Is that an option?
All right. I fucked up. Anyways, so
I thought it came out of
How could you
2001.
fuck up? It was
Yep.
wait.
it was. Yep, 1999.
Yep.
So
I literally
This
just
year's
finished. I'm gonna
2024.
fucking shoot
it is
myself.
the 25th anniversary of this movie, and on May 3rd, 2024, they're going to show it in theaters for
Again?
limited time. Yeah.
Kidding.
No, I'm not kidding. They're doing
Hell
that.
yeah.
Are they gonna
Yeah,
do it
dude.
For the rest of them?
Okay. It's a pretty it's a pretty solid movie.
I agree.
All in all.
Yeah.
And so it's gonna be really cool seeing it in theaters for the first time.
Wait, I actually I had a realization just a second ago.
What?
Is The Empire Strikes Back? No, wait. What year did The Empire Strikes Back release?
1980.
1980.
So isn't that
Yeah,
the
what they
only
said.
movie that came out on an even year?
Hold up. What the fuck?
No, because Attack of the I'm
No,
all
Attack of the
fucked up now.
Clones.
Was-
Yeah.
was
Attack of the
02.
Clones was. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I haven't had enough. My brain's still processing everything. I'm still having a slow brain tonight.
All right.
Freaking idiot.
I know. And I'm the Star Wars guy. I'm supposed to know this shit. And
Bro, I'm getting him instantly, bro.
Well, shut the
Yeah,
hell
he's-
up, okay? I just got my cup of coffee.
I'm not
Fuck
even answering,
off.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know these questions. You guys have said it, and then you guys say it, and then I start thinking, right?
You know
I'm
what?
like, he's asked the question.
That's another
Jack
thing. Why
said
are
the
we on the
answer,
topic of
and
Star
I'm like-
Wars?
I said it was to wake us up,
Yeah.
get our brains jogged, get our memories jogged.
This is
but
just
then
proving
Jack
that my
is
brain isn't
second
jogged.
nature to him. You can do this while sleeping, bro. Come on.
This is just like how much of a dumbass is Penguin. That's pretty much the section we're on.
Also,
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the new thumbnail right now for the podcast.
Hey, it took me a good 15 minutes to make.
No, I'm not making fun of it. I'm not making fun of it. I just love
It
how
took
you
him
my
14 minutes to find the images, and then.
How did you know? How did you know?
No. The reason why I'm laughing at it is because you're using my profile picture right now.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what else to
I-
put for that. I didn't want to put your face because Ryan's icon is his face.
I think it's funny because like I chose that profile picture as a fucking meme.
Oh
Now
my
it's just
god.
on your thumbnail, dude.
Well, it's stuck there for at least another 3 episodes until I decided to make it again.
Oops.
So, oh wait, actually, that's a good top. So, who is that? I thought it was Clark Kent, but correct
Oh
me
no,
if I'm wrong.
that's Bruce Wayne from the Tomorrowverse.
That's
Oh,
Bruce
yeah.
Wayne.
Yeah,
I
dude,
figured it was
What?
Bruce Wayne. I just didn't know what iteration
it
of
was
him it
Clark Kent.
was.
dude. The Tomorrowverse is just full of fucking the character designs for the Tomorrowverse is fucking hilarious as fuck because they all look like Giga Chads.
What?
At first, I thought that was Archer. To be honest with you,
and
I was like, "What's this Archer face he's got going on right now?"
You thought he was Archer?
I thought the picture was Archer. I'm be honest with you. I thought it at first, but then I was like, "That's not the Archer art style." Hold on.
He's gonna start serving you burgers here in a second.
Archer?
Oh.
What's the his name is something Archer, right? No, I've never watched Archer.
Well, so Archer in Archer is Archer, but the voice
Okay.
actor also does Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, he does Bob from Bob's Burgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Anyway, how's everyone's night going so far?
going pretty good. To be honest with you.
Good.
It's going good.
That's good. Oh shit.
What?
What?
I don't know if I should say this. I'm just gonna I'm gonna message everyone because they can't see Discord right now. Like all they see is the thumbnail. Hold
A
on.
word?
Yeah.
Word.
Oh, word. Matka mu. Oh.
What do I do? What do I do in this scenario?
I don't know. Just go as planned. Why are
Just go
you
with
letting it
it?
bother you?
I don't know, man. It just
Uh.
that shit bothers me, you know?
You gonna say something like my ex was terrible? Oh my god!
No.
God, I'm not with her. Oh my god! What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
I don't know what to say. That's the thing. Do I say like hi? Do I say
Just
hello?
talk about what we're normally gonna talk about.
Dude.
So on the topic of Australia,
We hate Australia.
that's
Put 'em
that's
upside
well.
down, people. We are right side up in it, bitch.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
To everyone in Australia watching,
Australia,
I
where are
do
your
have to say,
guns,
like,
huh?
you do have a few weird policies. You
No
sound
Ranger
funny,
spiders over here.
but I was gonna say you have an incredible insect population, but otherwise, we love you, Australian people. Don't change. Don't ever change.
They have koalas.
They do
What
have
are they gonna
koalas.
do,
Well,
throw
no, most of them
boomerangs at me
burned in the
if I don't
fire.
like 'em?
Where are your guns? Where are your guns?
Like these guns, mate, they have boomerangs.
They're gonna shoot boomerangs at me with their didgeridoos.
With the crocodile Dundees. That's not a
No.
knife. This is a knife. Well, this is a 1911.
This is an automotive, mate.
Yeah, this is an
Automatic.
automatic rifle.
You know, I just wanted to remind myself that I'm the best
Yeah,
at being a
Australia
kangaroo
forever.
hunter.
Bloody hell, you hunt kangaroos. Them darn roos.
Call me
Dumbass.
the Joey murders. I murder Joeys.
Actually,
That's why Winnie the Pooh's my least favorite show, mate.
Wait, aren't Joeys
Oh,
like the
the
name
funny.
of like the baby kangaroos? Isn't that what they're called? The
no, those are
Joeys?
Joeys.
That's literally what he said.
Well, I'm hearing. Fuck me.
My God.
I'm too distracted. So,
Shut up.
How about that? How about that weather?
The weather.
Yeah,
The weather's gonna be awful, bro.
I know it's gonna be off.
Last month it snowed for a whole entire week.
No, it
Until-
That's
didn't.
nuts.
Yes, it did.
Where did it
Yes.
snow? I didn't see any snow last month. Well, that's not true.
Last month.
It was outside of my fucking window.
Well, it wasn't outside of mine.
You sure it wasn't your Italian upstairs neighbor sprinkling Parmesan to
Yeah,
the neighbors?
exactly.
No, man.
It's like the
Jesus.
Olive Garden waiter with the cheese grater, just like say when.
And he's just
You're
waiting for you
like,
to say
wow,
when.
it's snowing for like a week.
No, it's
You
one
live
Garrett
from
view though.
upstairs and downstairs
When
to
they
an
tell
Olive
you-
Garden.
Oh.
Bro.
The
Look at
guy
that.
was like 3 stories up. Waiter, I need some cheese. And they're like, say when. It's been like a week, and he's like, dude, we ran out of cheese. I did not say stop. Keep going.
I
Yeah,
did
look-
not say stop.
Like in general,
What's
just
in
posted
general?
that shit. It's the snow that took. Yeah.
Yo, that's a lovely tree you have there. Oh, you have those window locks. You have the.
That's a
Yeah.
lot. That's a lot of Parmesan. To be honest with you.
Yeah, there's a lot of Parmesan, a lot of semen. I don't
A
know.
lot of
See
Parmesan
men. I don't
Reggiano
see
right
any
there.
men.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got any topics going on? What's going on?
Oh,
Jack,
fuck.
Jack, do you want to start us off on that route?
Okay then, welcome to Sports with Furious,
Oh boy.
Hey.
featuring me, Guy, and Dismans, and Penguin
Oh.
Plays Games, of course.
Hi.
So y'all, to start off, boy, how about that Super Bowl that we had last week?
Boy, how
Dude,
about
I-
that Super Bowl?
I'm gonna.
I couldn't believe that Taylor Swift's team
Dude.
won. That's crazy.
People went there for a
That's
freaking Taylor
amazing.
Swift concert. That's pretty much the only thing they went to. They went there to go see Taylor Swift, and
They
apparently,
report- they-
dude, I'm gonna fucking fuck. I'm going to
reported that
fucking
Usher
fuck.
Was, they were like Usher performing, and Swifties were like, "Is
Is
Where's Taylor Swift?
what is? Okay, I have not heard Taylor Swift's name so much in the past, like ever since
Dude.
the past like 2 years. What is going on?
So okay, there was a
Oh.
YouTube video because I like to watch updates before the Super Bowl. There was a Super Bowl short that I watched that in the title it said like predictions for the Super Bowl, right? Once you click on the video, it's literally just reporters asking, "Is Taylor Swift gonna be at the Super Bowl or not?" It had nothing to do
God.
anything sports related. They were like, the biggest question out there is not if the Chiefs are gonna win, not if the Niners are gonna win. No, the biggest question out there is Taylor Swift gonna make it to the Super Bowl. And I'm just like, who the hell cares? Like, even if she isn't there, what? It's called the Super Bowl. It's not Taylor Swift concert. Come on, man. It's like I don't give a shit if she's there or not. I'm here to watch
Let
the
me
game.
ask you this: do you think that this Super Bowl was the biggest Super Bowl in Super Bowl history? Do you think so? Like, honest question: do you think it was?
Yes.
Honestly, there was one. If there's one I can think of that could have been that was bigger, it probably was going to be. Hold on. Get back to me, James. What do you think?
James, do you
What do
think
I
that
think?
this Super Bowl could have been like was the biggest Super Bowl in Super Bowl history?
I think
In
so.
terms
Yeah.
of like what in terms of like watchability and like viewer base and like demographics.
Yeah. I mean, not only that, you also have to understand a lot of the people that just go. It also rise in like popularity with like people like watching like trailers for like
Yeah.
movies because usually movie trailers played there, and
Well,
there.
that can be said about any Super Bowl though. Like people, like most
Yeah.
people, like I remember, like I was growing up, I met people that would watch the Super Bowl only for like the commercials, because like Super Bowl commercials used to be like big.
Oh yeah, they used to be the shit when we
Yeah.
were kids.
They used to like put effort in.
Yeah.
But I feel like this one was different because you have to understand like there was a writer's strike that just came around like last year,
Yeah.
and so a lot of projects were being delayed, like Deadpool 3, a lot of comic book movies, shit. Yeah, there was a lot of movies that got delayed. Yep.
I just-
and
I-
there was
Yeah.
I just thought the ads they played this year appealed to a smaller demographic than they did last year.
Really.
Yeah. Because most of them were geared towards one, people that like Marvel movies, and two, people that need car insurance. It's like, if you're trying to encourage younger generations to watch the Super Bowl, why are you playing so many Geico ads?
It's about Geico.
I know, but like that.
I mean-
that I don't know. It just
Are you eating something?
So-
What is that?
who is doing that? Furious.
James?
Me?
Not James. Sorry.
No, that's not
Too many
me.
James.
What's
Fucking-
going
Mate,
on?
mate, what are you doing?
Are you like inhaling a bag of chips right now? What's going on? I thought you just got back from dinner.
Me? No, I'm not doing
Yeah,
anything.
you. Those
I think it
what's
might have
that
been
noise?
might have been my it might have been my earbuds.
Oh.
Oh.
Who could make that noise in your earbuds? Are you like
I don't-
squishing it around in your ears?
I might have done that. Yeah,
Damn.
I did
Alright,
think about. I did find another Super Bowl though that I think was bigger than that.
Oh yeah.
Really? Well, which one was it?
So it's a little controversial. You probably don't know a lot about it, but Super Bowl 27,
Super Bowl
Oh,
27?
that's all the way back to like
N-
what? The 80s, isn't it?
1993
1990.
was Dallas Cowboys versus Buffalo Bills, the two biggest, hottest teams at the time in NFL history. Plus, they had Michael Jackson as the halftime show.
Ooh, okay, yeah. No,
You
that-
couldn't get a bigger fan base than the richest team in NFL history and the King of Pop in one sitting.
You know what? You're right.
That probably would top. Well, how many people watched it?
Let's see.
There's no way to
For the-
know that, right? There's no way.
I'll just
We saw
do
that kind.
attendance for Super Bowl 27.
Oh, you can't do it. No way.
Jesus, man.
How many
Jesus
people,
was
how
there?
many
N-
people? Straight.
n- 99,374
And
in
Damn.
attendance.
in
Damn.
attendance.
How many
That's-
people
That's
were
like,
at
is that
the
like ticket sales or is that like
That's
majority of
that's
people?
people that they counted in the building.
Oh,
God
okay.
damn.
Okay, what about did they release the counts for Super Bowl 58?
I'll find out.
They probably did. I mean, it's already been a week.
Well, they do it the day of,
Oh,
pretty much. Super Bowl 50 only had 60,000.
ooh.
That's
Okay, so it did beat it
wild.
out.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Allegiant Stadium is a much bigger stadium too.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
But considering that Super Bowl over 30 years ago, or no, yeah, 30 years ago, had 40,000 more fans than this one did.
That is true. Yeah. Also, there's a lot more ways to view the Super Bowl from your own home instead of spending like tens of thousands of dollars on a ticket, you know?
True.
Yeah, that definitely is a factor as well.
Yeah, that is also very true.
Oh, that reminds me. Did you guys see that there was a stream of the Super Bowl on Nickelodeon? Then they had like SpongeBob and Patrick.
Yes, I did see that.
commentating
Yeah.
on it? I did
Really?
not know that.
Holy
I kept
shit.
seeing like I kept
Hold
seeing
up,
clips
hold
of it.
up.
Like they got like Tom Kenny and Bill Fagerbach to like do all of the voices and like rig their animations for SpongeBob and Patrick, and they
Yeah.
were commenting on Super Bowl. They had like guest appearances from like other SpongeBob characters, and like they were just poking fun at the Super Bowl too. It was so funny, and I remember seeing like after the game, I was disappointed that the Niners lost. You know,
Yeah.
boo hoo, the script went as planned.
Yeah.
And I remember like I saw my cousin post on his Instagram story like, why would you watch the Super Bowl when you can watch the SpongeBob cut? And I'm like, wait a minute, there was a SpongeBob cut.
I know.
Yeah.
I literally found out right after the game because my sister texted me and was like, "Hey, what'd you think of the SpongeBob Super Bowl?" And I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
Holy shit! I did not realize that.
Oh, dude. That made me so sad because I was like, dude, if I'd have known it was on Nickelodeon, I would have watched it on Nickelodeon, right?
Right.
Because who does not
Well,
want
no.
SpongeBob?
Did
and
they
Patrick
stream it on
narrating the Super
Nickelodeon or
Bowl?
Paramount
Hey.
Plus?
It was. I don't remember actually.
All right,
I'm not sure about it, but it might have been on Nickelodeon.
Mm.
all right. I have a tough question for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think Tim Kenny is getting old for the role of SpongeBob? Like we I was having a discussion with this with my friends because they were playing Cosmic Shake, which is the new SpongeBob game.
Mhm.
It released back in like the early like 2023,
Mhm.
right?
Huh?
Cosmic Shake.
Okay.
That and he just did not sound like SpongeBob. It feels like he's just getting old, you know,
Here's
for
the
the role.
thing, right? SpongeBob video games have always had like not as much of an emphasis as they did
Yeah.
on voice acting, right? Like you can have the voices there, right? But you know,
Mhm.
like at the end of the day, I don't think they take their video games as seriously as they do.
No.
It's a bit of a weird thing to say because SpongeBob video games are pretty good. Like I remember playing Battle for Bikini Bottom. That one was pretty
That
good.
one was good.
Yeah.
That one was good gameplay wise and all that. Like it was a good game. And then like there weren't many like voices that like stood out. You know, like
Right.
you're not gonna find Tom Kenny's best performance on like Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated or any of the SpongeBob games. You know,
Mm.
Yeah.
In
but I
regards to
feel like
what
if you're
oh, sorry, go on.
yeah, go ahead, go ahead, go
No,
ahead.
no,
I
no.
don't know where I was going with that last one.
Okay.
Mhm.
In regards to what you were saying, James, I think even though the actor's getting old, as long as he's able to continue the performance of SpongeBob, I think it doesn't really matter. But I do
Right.
gotta say, like, as he does age and as, people's voices change when they age, I think they should not consider like letting him go, but they should consider maybe looking for a replacement in the future, just so they don't have like a period in time to where they need a voice actor after
Ooh.
Tom,
That reminds me of something, you know?
Yeah.
There was a game that came out recently, a Naruto video game.
Mhm.
And it was like dubbed and everything, right? And there was some controversy because the lines in there sounded a little dry. And the voice actors were coming out and they were like, we do not remember recording any of these lines, right? And so
Ooh,
apparently
was it
the
AI?
studio had
Oh.
yeah, they used AI to voice the characters.
Oh, that's fucked.
No,
And
that.
and that's like something that's really scummy of the video game. Like everyone hates them for doing that, right?
Yeah.
But
Uh-huh.
at the same time, the studio like saved us ton of money because like well, I mean, like it also gets into the debate like, okay, if we can use technology to replicate you, do you still get paid for your likeness and all that kind of stuff? The obvious answer should be yes,
Right.
but you know,
Because
companies don't make that distinction.
Yep.
It's like, what are they doing to like cut corners and save money
Well-
when they're releasing like a half-baked Naruto project? But like, it doesn't just have to extend to Naruto.
Right.
Mhm.
Well, I
Yeah,
know.
it's
Go on.
it's also extending to like games like Power World. Like there was a whole like controversy about that because apparently they were alleged to be using AI for like generating like some of the graphics or whatnot, but it was later proven to be false. So but like
Oh, that's okay.
but a lot of people they were like. But they were like making a big deal out of it, and I
Right.
do agree. It's like I don't agree with the AI shit.
Well,
Which isn't really
Here's what I'm thinking, right? Like, I can see AI being used for Power World, not for like graphics and all that kind of stuff. Maybe like character designs. And like if you really wanted to go after the creator, look at the prompts for the AI, right? If they like, give me an ice style design for a Pokemon-like creature, and if it has anything to do with Pokemon,
Mhm.
like what's the company that does Pokemon, like Niantic or whatever? Like, no, that's not it. What is it? It's is it Nintendo or who is the or maybe the Pokemon company? I don't know. We'll
well,
call it Nintendo.
it's both a Nintendo and a Pokemon company, or
Yeah,
it's
if either of them want to like see like, oh yeah, look, he got his inspiration from Pokemon. We can finally do stuff like that now.
Mhm.
I remember I remember seeing this. They made it, the Pokemon company on their website made an official statement. They were like, yes, we know about Power World. Stop sending us emails about it. You know?
I think like,
They
but yeah,
they they didn't say anything like, oh yeah, we're looking into it or like we're processing legal action. No, they just said stop sending us emails.
yeah. And actually, to kind of expand upon what you're saying is that like I'm not I don't think anyone's like against like AI being used for like generating like some ideas, right? Just as long as they're not like the whole entire backbone of the reason why it's there. That's where I think like a lot of like that's where like the controversy like arises because Secret Invasion, the show, Marvel Secret Invasion, they did the intro all generated by AI, right? And that got a shit ton of controversy. Like not
Really?
because, yeah, not and it isn't because like they used AI. It's more so the fact that it was the whole entire thing was just created by AI. There was no creative team behind it. It's just AI.
Crazy.
So, yep.
I mean, it's Marvel. They're going downhill really fast.
Yeah, that's true.
oh my fucking god.
Guys, hear about the new reviews for that? What was that new movie that just came out, Madam Web?
That movie
Yeah.
was such a dumpster fire.
Apparently, it's got
Yeah,
like a 15% score on. I don't remember what it was. It was either like Rotten Tomatoes or something like that.
Yeah.
It's got a 15% on Rotten Tomatoes. Audience score's probably worse, but like, oh my god.
You know
Well,
they
did
were
you-
trying to bait people by saying Andrew Garfield was being in the film, but then they pulled him out like last second.
Mhm.
Dude, I
Yeah.
remember. Oh, dude, that was terrible.
Yeah, dude, it's so sad.
Have you seen Charlie's video on it?
I haven't
Was
seen
critical?
Charlie's video on
Yeah.
it.
No, I have not actually. What did he say?
Dude, he like I don't know. He really dissed the movie. He did not like that one bit. But
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch that later then. Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna be honest. For a little bit throughout that tangent, I was on Instagram just because I got a notification, and I was scrolling right, and I saw
Uh-huh.
this, and I was like staring at it for like a good 10 seconds, and I just was like, what the hell is going on in my brain? Why did
is that?
I just
What is? All right. What? Okay. I know-
It's
Look.
so bad.
Look, I know we're all thinking. And I'm gonna be the first one to ask.
what?
Why
There's
does
a
Alvin?
big fucking nuts on that guy.
I know,
Holy
I know.
shit.
I was like, holy shit, Alvin has huge fucking nuts.
It's, oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Them things stinging, bro. What the hell?
I was blinded by the balls on that kid.
Jesus.
He got an A on his shirt. Nah, he needs a B for big fucking balls. Bro. What the fuck?
He needs a
Big
double
nuts,
B,
dude.
big balls.
My god.
I have another topic for y'all.
All right.
Well, hit it.
Actors who were almost famous roles.
Wait, Furious.
Wait.
Before that,
Almost.
Examples?
wait, Furious.
That were yes.
Before that, what's your opinion on Alvin's huge nuts?
You see the picture?
He's got some pretty big nuts.
Do you
That's
see it
cool.
in the? Do you see it in general?
Oh, hold on. Never mind.
Oh, you haven't
that's-
seen
oh,
it
he hasn't
yet?
even seen the picture
You
yet,
haven't
okay.
seen it yet?
He's just like, yeah, they're pretty big. Just like talking about Alvin. in general. What?
Not gonna lie. It looks more like something else.
What? Wait, what could that look like?
You know what it looks like.
We've been talking about his nuts for the past 5 minutes. You can say they look like his nuts, bro. You can say they look like his nuts.
They look like the V word.
Oh.
What?
If you look carefully at it, it kind of looks like.
So,
It's a fat one right there. Holy shit.
What? I don't get
anyways, Jack, what were you gonna say? About
What's the
like
new topic? Oh,
Actors that were almost famous roles.
okay, so
What
so
about-
So
like
hold on, hold up.
yeah. So what were you thinking of?
So I heard this the other day. You know, Michael Scott from The Office is played by Steve Carell.
uh-huh.
Yeah, Steve Carell.
That was almost. They originally were gonna have Bob Odenkirk play Michael Scott.
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
that would have been weird, honestly.
All
You
right.
hear MJ? You hear Michael Jackson wanted to be Spider-Man?
Mhm.
Did he
Yep.
actually?
Yeah, he tried to be Spider-Man, right? They tried to get like that from like Sony, right? And they obviously couldn't get it because he's obviously not Spider-Man. But that is the reason why he was in Men in Black. Is because I'm pretty sure he needed to be in at least one Sony film, and because of a contract. I don't remember what it was. They had
Some-
MJ in the film, and it was wild.
Yeah.
He played
And
a
this
minor
one,
role and- Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, this one shocked me. Neo in the Matrix, obviously, you know, Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves, yeah.
Originally had Will Smith playing Neo.
That's
Will Smith.
incredible.
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, I could see it because he did what? Well, he did Men in Black, but what other like
Yep.
action movie was he in that time era? Because I know
Yep.
he was in Men in Black, but he was also
What was the movie about?
like he was a cop. He played a cop.
Everybody in that movie is a cop.
No. The other movie he was in.
My first thought was Rush Hour, but that's Chris Tucker.
Yeah. Will Smith.
He played a cop.
Will Smith as a cop.
Wasn't he?
Like, okay, more. I need more
Um,
context to this movie.
He was
There's Bright.
I don't
No?
think that was it. He played a Detroit detective in, I think, Florida.
Hold on.
A Detroit
No,
detective
in
Florida.
California.
All right,
Oh,
all right, all right. Here's a shocker. Have you all heard of the unfinished, the canceled movie known as Superman Lives?
No,
Okay. All right. So
sorry,
back
I
in the
didn't mean to say it
90s
like that. Sorry.
no, it's okay. So back in the 90s, they were trying to bring back Superman, right? And this movie was going to be directed by Tim Burton. Okay.
Oh, that would have been a pretty good one.
Guess who's going to play Superman? Nicolas
William
Cage.
Dafoe. Oh,
No, Nicolas Cage was going to play Superman, and Christopher Walken was going to play as Brainiac.
really?
Nicolas Cage play Superman in another movie that came out recently, like a couple years ago, or like within the last couple of years.
It was it was in The Flash. He was a cameo.
Oh yeah,
That-
that's right.
Yeah.
He had,
That-
he had like the long hair and everything, and he was just like slowing down like Superman.
Yeah. Yeah. There's that. And Christopher Walken was supposed to play as Brainiac.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I can't
Have
take
we
Christopher
seen-
Walken seriously.
Have we seen Brainiac have we seen Brainiac in a film at all or no? I can't think of any time.
In a film.
Like a live action
is he-
film, you know?
Live action film?
know he's-
No.
I feel like a Brainiac movie would, like make. I don't know when they would introduce him, if they even could, unless
That-
they like unless they adapt the Injustice storyline. That's really it.
No, they're I think they're gonna you have to remember James Gunn is doing his new DC universe. So there's gonna probably be like a build up to him.
Okay.
And yeah. Which, I don't know if he's gonna be in the Superman Legacy film that's coming out
I
in
don't know if
2025.
I don't know if any I don't know if I don't know how far away in the future Brainiac is, but like he's got to be really far at this point,
Yeah. I mean, you gotta understand, they restarted that shit. They're like, nope, we gotta get rid of this extended universe shit.
Like
And,
clean slate, get this like just in one thing,
Yeah, I'm gonna say this again. I don't think I've said this, but like, like Zack Snyder, he's a very talented director. All right.
Oh yeah.
I love looking at his movies. His movies are gorgeous. Okay, I will say that. They're some of the best films I've seen, like cinematography wise. But however, what gets me is that he doesn't understand the characters. Most importantly, he doesn't understand Superman, which is arguably the biggest backbone of like the whole entire like DC universe. Because without Superman, there's no Marvel, there's no DC, there's no superheroes. Because he's just the most ideal superhero ever. He is basically
Shit.
the layout of like superheroes.
Like if you want to know how like influential the idea of Superman is, there are so many like popular series that are going on right now that take the basis of an evil Superman, right? Like you've got Invincible, you've got The Boys, you've got like what else do you have that's just like evil Superman, That concept is explored way too much in media. It's like, come on.
I got a question
Like,
actually
that's
regarding
how much-
Superman.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So regarding Superman, does communist Superman count as an evil guy or a good guy?
I mean,
That's more of a damn. It isn't necessarily sometimes like in like superhero stories, especially in DC ones. What I really like about them is that there's never like there are some stories that's like there's never inherently like a good person, nor is there like a bad like a villain. It's just a protagonist and an antagonist. Like for example, Batman Under the Red Hood. Basically, I know I'm geeking out.
Is that the Jason? Is that the one with Jason Todd? When he like his origin or whatever?
Yep.
I
Basically,
remember
Jason.
watching that. That was good.
Short story. To make it short, basically, Jason Todd gets killed by the Joker. gets resurrected in a Lazarus pit, and then finds out that Joker's alive, and so he goes out to go kill the Joker, and Batman stops him from trying to kill like anyone. He also
because of his no
Yep.
kill rule. Yeah.
And the thing is like with like Batman, it's like he has a very strict like moral code, a moral principle, and so like he prevents anyone from like trying to kill anyone, you know. But the problem with Red Hood is that Red Hood is only is he while he's trying to like control like the whole entire crime, while he's trying to control crime instead of like trying to get rid of it, he's still becoming the problem. And so basically that's what it is. It's two flawed people that can't come to a compromise.
I want to
And
quick. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
There's a quote from Batman that's really stupid. It's not stupid, but like I get what he's trying to say, but at the same time, everyone memes it. It's like when
Mhm.
you kill a killer, the amount of killers in the world doesn't change, and then everyone's like, "Well, why don't you just kill 2 killers?" And then it's like,
Yeah. No, yeah, I honestly like I have I love Under the Red Hood, don't get me wrong, but like I do have some mixed feelings how they portrayed Batman, because like I like the way like Batman was portrayed before, where it's like, oh, you know, his parents died in vain, and it's like he doesn't want anyone to go through that ever again, and so to him every life is sacred, and therefore no one should die even if they do deserve it, right? But then the film takes it like a whole nother turn, and it's all like, oh, it'd be too damn easy to kill the Joker. And if I do that, I'll never come back.
this whole argument is that
Yeah.
it's like a slippery slope, and that's not a good enough argument. It's,
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, your morals can clash with like, how you perceive yourself, but at the same time, it's like you you need to put this motherfucker in the box.
Yeah. Anyways, I know we went.
Gordon is also the same way. Gordon shares that same ideology, even though he's like he's the police commissioner.
I mean, the thing with Gordon,
Did you ever watch what was that? The Killing Joke? Did you ever watch that?
I did watch Killing Joke.
Killing Joke? I think that was like I think that was like Mark Hamill's
Yep.
it had Mark Hamill's Joker in there as well.
Yep.
And I don't think it had Kevin Conroy's Batman in there either.
It had Kevin Conroy.
Basically what
Any
happened basically what happens in the movie. Do you know what happens in the movie or no?
Yes, I do. I do know what happens.
Yeah, no, like okay, so for anyone that doesn't know, Killing Joke is basically like Dark Timeline Joker, where he's on his like nefarious shit.
Oh.
So they dive deeper into like Joker's origin, and like he does a bunch of like he does a bunch of like terrible shit. Like he kidnaps Commissioner Gordon. He cripples Barbara Gordon, his daughter, and I think there's like an implication that he rapes her.
Holy
I think.
shit!
And so he kidnaps Commissioner Gordon, puts him through like a cart ride of like trying to make him like break, right, make him insane.
Mhm.
And it does all this to lure out Batman into finally killing him, right? Like the idea is that he's not trying to kill him, but at the same time, it's like he wants to prove that even like the best people can break, right?
Right.
And he's like going through all of this like pain and torment, right? And then Gordon says something to Batman, like as he shows up and saves him, and he's like going after the Joker. He's like, "Bruce, I want this done by the book," and I'm like, "Bro, just kill him already."
Yeah.
And at the end, there's like a scene where Batman's like, "Okay, dude, this has to stop. Like, I can help you. Okay, I can rehabilitate you. I can get you back on your feet." And Joker's basically like, "No, that's not gonna happen. No way."
Does he
And
kill
then
himself?
he tells Well, no. So what happens is that he tells Batman a joke. The joke goes like this: There's two guys trying to escape a lunatic asylum, and then one day, so they go up to the rooftops, right? And
Mhm.
they're like, all right, they see everything. They're like, all right, this is our ticket out of here. It's time for freedom. And so the first guy, he jumps across the roof, no problem. And then the second guy is like, I'm scared of falling. What's going to happen? And then the first guy gets the idea, hey, I got an idea. Here's a flashlight. I'm going to shine the beam across and you can walk across it. And then the second guy is like, "What do you think I am, crazy?" You just turn it off when I'm halfway across.
Bas-
And the ending scene is one of the most prolific ones too, because like nobody knows what really happens. So it ends with Joker laughing. He's like, oh, so he's all laughing and stuff like that. And then Batman starts laughing, right? And like he holds like the shoulders, the camera pans down, and then you can only hear Batman laughing, and Joker's no longer laughing, right? And I don't know if the implication was that he killed the Joker finally, like strangled him, but I don't know if that's the implication or not. But it's like it's one of the movies where it's like, all right, come on, dude, just put him in the box.
Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, all in all, that movie was fucking strange as fuck.
That movie was like one of DC's more darker animated ones, you know?
Mhm.
Because it's just like, all right, Joker's like on his nefarious shit. He wants to push Batman to the edge. He's like, all right, you've taken too much from me. You've done too much. This has to end, right? You know?
Holy shit, it's been a whole entire hour and we've just been talking about fucking DC.
Movies,
I-
dude.
I
Oh my
am-
god.
I am so sorry, Thomas.
So
I know,
I-
I
wait, I-
started rambling too.
I got a question and a comment.
Alright,
Yeah.
alright.
So first, when I looked up Communist Superman on Discord, this is one of the things that came up. So I just want to point that out.
Oh yeah,
but-
they explored the concept of communist Superman. Yeah, that's a whole movie.
No,
Yeah.
no, below that. Yeah, that's what came up next to it. So I just want to point that out. Second off, what does Zaza mean?
Zaza
Zaza?
is like
Oh.
another word for like weed or kush or
'Cause
whatever.
my sister just
Yeah.
texted me, "Hey, do you have any Zaza with you?" And I'm like, I don't even know what the hell
Yeah.
Zaza is.
Smoking on that Zaza. They got that good Zaza.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I want to point
Wait.
that out.
Yo, hold on. What? Yo, Thomas.
Yes. What?
Do you for real have weed?
No.
Oh damn.
Is that?
I wish-
Should I have?
I don't know. I just thought it was funny. I thought it would be funny if like you kind of.
Yeah, man.
high.
I got that Mary Jane on me, you know.
I got that good kush. We going back.
It's time to- You got a light, mate? What?
Y'all are ridiculous.
I was gonna say, Furious. You haven't spoken in a while. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm listening to y'all.
What's
Yeah.
9 plus 10?
74.
Bruh.
All right. Do you guys have like any more like topics you want to talk about?
Oh, I didn't say what I did to Neil yet today.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, spill.
I know you're on his DC, but
Yeah. So Neil streams on Twitch, right? And he was streaming earlier today. He had to step out because he had to go somewhere, right? And so he left his stream on. And what I did was that I went upstairs and I was sitting at his setup, and I basically sat at his setup and I played a game of duos, right? Because he's playing Fortnite. So I hijacked his stream. I sat there, I played a round of duos, and then that's when you guys called me to be like, "Hey, we're gonna start around 8:15." All right, cool. And so I finished the one round, I get off, and then I had this idea. I'm like, I'm gonna change his keybinds to fuck with him. And so because he likes to play like builds on Fortnite, right? He likes to build. So what I did was that I changed his keybinds. So normally the build keys are on like Z, C, R, and like V or something like that. I changed it to numpad 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I made something else mousepad 5. I also switched his aim and target buttons. So when he shoots, when he presses left click, he's gonna aim, and when he presses right click, he's gonna shoot.
dude, he's gonna get pissed.
That's
And so-
awful.
That Oh, he's home. Hi.
I hope he didn't hear you say that.
No. He just walked through the door.
Okay.
He said he's gonna beat me with a bell.
No.
No.
Tell him
don't
tell
do
him we're
that.
live on the podcast.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna watch the stream so I can see like his. I'm gonna watch the stream.
Yeah. Anyways, I
So-
posted something. I posted something in general. If you guys want to read it, don't say anything though. Don't say anything though. Like I just wanted you guys' thoughts on it.
So Furious, I know you. I know early from dinner you said you want to talk about different sports topics.
Yes, yes. So we already talked about Super Bowl.
Fuck
It's
the Chiefs.
time for UFC. Boy,
So,
has UFC
well,
changed in the last.
For those, can you explain what UFC is for those who don't know?
It is the Ultimate Fighting Championships. The best mixed martial artists fight with this program.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And if you don't know what UFC is, you've been living under a rock for the last 31 years.
If you don't know what UFC is, get educated. Oh.
Get educated right now. And if one of you mentions anything about Conor McGregor, y'all are gonna be
Did
be
anyone put
in for
anything-
something.
I'm checking the chat right now.
Who's that guy?
See, this is what I mean. An uneducated fool is
Damn.
asking who Conor McGregor is.
Listen,
Oh,
I don't know.
What
I don't.
about Conor McGregor? What's going on? Sorry, I was talking to someone.
They want him to. There's a possibility that he may be returning
Oh, sweet.
Okay. So
after shattering his leg.
Oh
Hey,
damn.
he just like me, for real, for real.
God damn.
Except he
Ryan.
did it worse.
You can't do it worse than
How
Ryan.
bad? Yeah, no. Have you seen the X-rays?
No, dude, his tibia snapped in half, bro.
Oh, that's bad.
Ye-
I need to send you my X-rays. That'd be good for you to know, actually.
Yeah, I never
Oh,
saw
he's-
anything. What
Oh,
happened,
he's
bro?
back. He's back. He
Can-
just tuned in this. He just tuned into the stream.
Can you send me your
No.
light rays?
Let me show the. Oh yeah, let me.
I'm
send you
gonna.
the,
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm just not gonna. I'm gonna act like you never said that, Thomas. So
Good.
Yeah.
Everyone must pretend they never heard me say what I said.
Alright.
Because everyone knows it's your Z rays, you know. Anyway, so what about UFC?
UFC 298. Alexander Volkanovski versus Ilya Topuria. Thoughts on that fight, Tomas?
Honestly,
Okay, here. So here's the X-ray.
I see. I see.
My X-ray was fucked.
It was fucked.
Wait, did you send it to me directly?
I did. I sent you DM you on Discord.
I see. Oh, damn. So you were probably in pain.
Oh yeah, it was one of the worst pains of my life. But here I am, about 2 months later, ready to walk again next week.
Heck yeah. You got it, man.
my
You can
God.
do it.
there was a hair in my coffee.
It was probably your hair.
Yeah.
Whose hair?
Or maybe he has a cat. Who knows?
I mean, I am at my aunt's place, so.
Oh, okay.
Neil is watching the podcast.
Although this is the first time ever I'm at my aunt's place and there's no animals. I am so happy. Like, I'm able to sleep so peacefully.
Oh really?
Damn.
Oh, nice. Good for sleep.
Until I come around and wake him up in the middle of the night.
I know.
You do that?
And, then I'm
Crazy.
tired.
I'm gonna use my ankle scooter to ride all the way over there. It'll be the same as walking. It's fine.
Have we unpacked our adjectives yet?
On what?
Oh, your brother's asking to join the stream. It's gonna suck when I have to
No,
tell him no.
say-
No.
Yeah, no,
No,
just
listen.
just
He's
tell him
gonna.
to go back to playing Fortnite. You go back to playing your Fortnite,
Go,
boy.
go back to playing the Fortnite Battle Royale, okay?
Go back. Go
What-
go play some Fortnite, boy.
Listen, Jack. I'm gonna be very nice with you. I don't know any of these sports players unless they're in Fortnite. Okay.
Brother. God damn.
You did not just say that.
Like, not gonna lie. Like,
NGN.
Tom Brady's not in Fortnite, so I don't know who Tom Brady
Tom
is.
Brady's retired. He's not
Tom
even
Brady's
playing
irrelevant.
sports.
Tom Brady is
When's
irrelevant.
Gronk? When's
Mm.
Gronk coming back, bro? When's he coming back?
Gronk
Gronkowski.
can literally eat a wiener.
He is a wiener.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gronk. Gronk, if you're hearing this,
Dude,
Um,
no. Fuck Gronkowski. He missed the kick twice after Carl Weathers died. Fuck Gronkowski.
Damn. Is he in Fortnite?
I don't know.
well then.
Actually, you know what? You can customize, mix and match every football player in Fortnite, so you should know every football player.
Well,
They have a football skin where you can like change the number and the team that you put on your jersey. So yeah.
oh, that's crazy. So
Yeah,
They gave
James.
Daniela skin the other day.
so what you're saying is that Fortnite created football.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh my god.
I am going to
Oh,
kill
he's
somebody.
loading in. I
Give
gotta see his
Jack an
reaction. He's
aneurysm.
loading in. You wanna watch this?
Yes.
Hold on.
Fortnite Battle Pass. Let me see this shit. Oh my god.
There it goes.
Is this him?
Yeah, this is his
Oh
stream
wait, what's
right
going on?
now.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
This is his stream.
You're all gonna hear stuff in the back.
So he hasn't moved at all or anything. So all right, let's see what he does.
Yeah. Oh.
Is that a boss?
He's in the VC with two others, I think. He's with Andrew and he's with a boss. So remember, I changed his build keys and I changed his aim and shoot keys.
He's gonna be. He's been
Let-
streaming
cannot
for
wait.
almost
Right
6
click and
hours.
shoot.
That's basically what's happened.
Dude, he's
I
gonna
can't
be
wait for him
so
to get into a
fucked.
firefight and see what'll happen.
No! No! He's
No,
checking.
someone
No! No! No!
No!
Ryan, stop him! Ryan, stop him! Ryan, stop
Oh
him!
no! Wait, no, he's good. He's good.
I think he found out.
No, he's good. He didn't check anything. He's good.
Alright, so when I was
He's so dumb.
Andrew's telling!
So-
Andrew's telling!
No. So
No.
he.
he didn't change anything. He was just playing on your keyboard.
Oh! Andrew with the clutch.
Oh, I gotta be quiet.
Yeah, he was just trolling. He joined on his account and I said, "Oh hi Ryan," and then he said, "Hold on, I'm gonna go do something." And he came back and he unmuted in their account I was like, "Huh?"
Damn, I have 3 viewers. That's crazy.
Let's see what he does.
I wonder
Let me
who.
full screen this actually.
Please.
Oh, that's a lot better, thank you.
Sorry.
Oh, no! He left! Ryan!
Ryan, no!
Sheet.
No! What happened, buddy?
Dude, I don't even think he knows he left the VC. He's
Dude.
offline.
Oh no.
I think his computer just crashed.
Oh,
computer
God.
crash. His computer crashed.
So we're having some technical difficulties, everybody.
Let's
In
should we
This
should we-
podcast has turned into
in the
making
meantime-
fun of Neil.
In the
Alright,
meantime,
alright.
Furious, do you want to go over your golf section now? Or did you
Yes.
do UFC or did you?
Nah, it's fine. I'm gonna do. Actually, I don't think I've ever done a golf section on our
No.
podcast before.
No, you haven't done that yet.
So the return of Tiger Woods happened this week, just for him to withdraw again.
Is he in Fortnite?
Yes, he is in Fortnite.
Sure. You should also know him because he's the
Did your
freaking
PC
best.
crash?
I don't know. I just looked over and it wasn't open.
Oh,
But
shit.
apparently nothing happened with his thing because some guy spawn camped him.
Oh well, we'll get him next time. Anyway, so sorry to interrupt yours.
No, you're good. So Tiger Woods withdrew again because he's an old bastard and can't do anything anymore. So, Tiger, you had a good run. It's probably time for you to retire, buddy. Just gonna say, but now is not the time for you to be withdrawing from tournaments every week.
Right. Well, I mean, he's getting. How old is Tiger Woods?
48.
He's 48 years old.
I
Holy
think.
shit. Damn, that's really old.
Tiger Woods.
I mean, that's old,
is-
but then you consider the average age of someone who plays golf
Yeah.
is like 80. I don't know.
No,
That's crazy.
Yes,
I
Tiger
said
Woods is
average.
48, and he has gone through like 7 back surgeries, 4 ankle surgeries. It's ridiculous.
How fucked up can you get playing golf? That's wild.
Yeah. Let's see. How many surgeries has Tiger Woods had? Tiger Woods has had how many surgeries? Let's see.
The peak age for professional golfers are from 30 to 39. So he's well over that margin. I mean, I guess if he wants, like, really, at golfing you can be any age, but I think for professional he should retire just because, you know, he's almost 50. He's getting to that midlife.
And he's had 13 surgeries.
That is what. Wait, he has 13 surgeries?
13.
That's like 13
How?
times the amount of surgeries I've had in my life.
Don't you mean 12?
Dude, you're so dumb, bro.
What?
No,
You said he
Thomas.
had 13 surgeries.
No, Thomas said you have 12. He has 12 times more than you. Thomas is a legit an idiot.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, because Ryan had one. He had 13.
Well, yeah, no. You said
That's-
12 times. That's 12.
12 times 12 equals 24, okay? No, it doesn't. God damn it!
What?
Okay, it's best to advise when it comes to anything really important, just to ignore you for this segment. It's almost 10 o'clock. I ran out of coffee about 20 minutes ago. My brain's shutting down.
I
Oh
don't
my
even
God.
crash that hard. I swear.
Dude,
Jesus Christ.
I'm 21. Anyway, you were saying...
No, he's not playing Fortnite. Why is he not playing Fortnite?
Dude, my brain's
Yeah.
in shit post right now.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
this-
I'm gonna
let's
shitpost.
think about that now.
Anybody else? I'm pretty much done. That's really the only things I had.
So,
For
I
this
thought you were going
podcast.
to talk
Alright,
about...
so-
sorry.
Read general first before we all say anything.
I think we
Just-
could...
just-
I don't know if we should talk about.
Yeah, I saw it as a Yeah, I'm kind of with Ryan on that one. I don't know if it's a good idea. I mean, I guess we can talk about... I don't know. Who is it? Who in the house got, didn't someone in the house get impeached this week or fired?
I haven't really been keeping up with that.
I haven't
Good.
either. No.
No.
Well, actually, in different news, did you guys hear that 2Mad died?
Yeah, I
Didn't
heard
I?
about that.
Yeah.
I heard.
I have a very fucked up meme.
What's up?
to show you guys.
You said meme?
Yeah, meme.
Oh dang!
Yeah, it's very fucked up. Hold on. I sent it. I sent it in
I
general.
heard that people were saying that when he died, he had Overwatch open, right? So,
Wait, what?
yeah, so he was playing Overwatch. And so people are making fun of it because like they're like, "Yo, what's my support doing? We're choking," and then 2Mad's just on the ground.
Oh my fucking god! Wait, what?
Here's the thing, right?
James, what
people
did
are
you-
finding ways to make fun, like make fun of his death because they found out that he was a bad person.
Oh my god.
So I don't know. So I'm gonna be honest. I used to watch 2Mad when he was like really popular, but then I got cut off a little bit just because I don't know. I kind of outgrew his content a little bit. This wasn't for me. So, but I heard there was like he was accused of something, but I don't know what he was
Yeah, no.
accused of.
A lot of people went to like Twitter or X as it's called now, and just were like, "Yeah, no, 2Mad was a piece of shit type person. Like he did a bunch of like shady shit."
Oh shit.
What did he do though?
I don't know exactly. People were throwing out like him being involved with minors allegations or like being
shit.
like
Oh
yeah, stuff
no.
like that, right? Yeah.
Oh no.
And that's why people are like, yeah, we can make fun of his death.
Yeah.
What in
God.
the world is this?
So he did like a mini lad thing.
Well,
Look at
it all came out after he died, though. Mini Lad isn't dead.
Oh.
y'all wanna check general what I posted?
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucked, man.
Oh, that's Pilgrim.
This would you look like
You would look like if you were white or Chinese. Why does the white version of him look like Mini Lad though?
I don't know.
He's got the same hair.
Oh
and everything, too.
no! Oh no! Ryan, why?
My God.
Oh no! Dude, it's just white guys with glasses, right?
There's white guys with glasses.
But it's also the blonde hair too, because he had blonde hair for a little bit.
Oh,
Or he still has blonde hair. Have you seen him now? He lost
Ryan.
all the weight.
Ryan.
What?
I'm a white guy with glasses and blonde hair.
Yeah, but you don't have the straight like white hair though.
Yay!
Exactly.
I'm still safe.
Hey.
Yay! Let's go!
Wait, didn't Dahmer have a? Oh no, he's looking at his binds. Oh, never mind. No, wait, no, he's looking at his binds. Oh no.
Yeah, I have a
No, he changed it. Oh.
rip.
No.
Starts
Damn
knocking.
it.
Starts knocking on the door.
I'm downstairs on a dining room table right now. He could come down and like beat the shit out of me and he wouldn't care.
He's not gonna find out.
Yeah, no. He just restored all of his settings to
No!
default settings.
No!
No, dude, Elbow.
I know. Now you gotta do it. Now you
No.
gotta do it again. You know, like
Here's
when
the
he's
thing,
on.
right? He's got the whole of next week off, right?
Wait, why?
Yeah. He goes to a different district. Apparently they do like President's Week instead of just like President's Day.
Oh shit.
So
Oh wow.
Okay. Steven, why are you texting me right now?
all right, no, don't worry about that now. Don't worry
Okay.
about that now.
He's
All
talking
right,
about
we
more
so
important
Too
stuff.
Mad. So how about that Too Mad, huh?
I know. Well, like I said, I thought he was fine. Of course, I feel bad that he died, but now I'm just interested
Then
what he did.
He apparently they say he OD'd,
What? He overdosed?
like overdosed. Yeah,
Did? Or actually, I should.
he overdosed while playing Overwatch, which
Oh,
is
did?
kinda funny.
That's fucked.
Which is really funny.
How did-
I can
how did
imagine
Too
him like
Mad
I can imagine him
die?
like shoot like he gets one too many like deaths and he's just like shoots up. It's just like just angry and then he like OD'd. You know,
He was
there's like drinking
found
games where like,
dead
you drink
after
every time
concerned
like something
parties
happens like in a
overwhelmed
movie or like a TV show or whatever.
It was original.
He did that with Overwatch. Like every kill, he just shoots up heroin.
Yeah.
Foul placement expected.
Oh, that sucks to say, but you know.
Yeah.
Surrounded by drug
Speaking
paraphernalia.
of on the topics of like YouTubers and like Twitch streamers, you know the Twitch streamer Vosh?
No.
No.
What they do?
Basically he's a really weird fucking guy.
Look him up.
And
How do you spell his name?
VAUSH. Not yeah,
That is
SH.
not how I thought you
Vosh.
spelled. That is not how I thought he spelled.
American
Vosh. I was like
YouTuber.
VO.
Yeah, VA.
No in there.
Yeah, VAUSH. That's how you spell his name. Yeah, basically, during a Twitch stream, he accidentally when he was doing a podcast, he accidentally opened up his porn folder, and that porn folder.
Wait, why did he
It
have?
had,
Why?
it had Lolicon Horse CP in it.
Ugh,
What?
That's vile.
Yeah.
Is he?
Just-
Is he a brony? Or am I thinking of something different?
Lol, he's-
Well, I just.
Ugh.
What the fuck? What does he do? Like, what does he do on his Twitch stream, YouTube channel?
I'm not
He just
entirely
plays
too
video
sure.
games, no?
I heard
I
about
assume, right?
Why the
he's a political commentator. I just
Oh,
heard about him
well.
today.
Oh.
I heard about him today. That's how I know.
You know, honestly,
Eh.
like, go ahead.
Like I didn't even know who the fuck that is. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I don't know why. I don't understand why people like that stuff. I really don't. You know,
Yeah, it's
I get everyone has their own like likes and favorites, but I just like that's a like you can't have in this modern day.
I feel like some people take that aspect of and they're like, yeah, that's why it's good, you know? That's why some people do crime. It's like the thrill, you know?
But that's
But like even then, like I
that's
don't
such
know,
a
like I'm not
shitty
trying to
reason,
justify it,
though.
but still, like, you know.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I guess that's understandable, but even that's like it's a bad justification for the means. It just
The meme?
no the reason for doing it, you know. I don't know. I've never managed to wrap my head around that. It's like I don't know. But then again, I'm never gonna know.
Yeah, apparently he's had a lot of really weird fucking takes, you know. Some of which he said that he wanted to be a horse or some shit like that. I don't know.
He wanted to be a horse.
Yeah.
He wanted to be a horse.
What's so appealing about being a horse?
I mean,
don't
you get
know.
your own show. You get to do a lot of drugs. You know, you get to
But
meet a
that's if
lot of
you-
people.
That's only if you have a human, though. That's only if you're domesticated.
Well, no, because like, I don't know. You like once you become a horse, your world kind of changes. Like I said, you get your own TV show.
Well,
You
no
get
shit, you're a horse.
Well, I mean, you also got to meet like a lot of people. You got to have like a human daughter in a way. Your
Jesus,
mother
man.
becomes a piece of shit.
Is this the plot of BoJack?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you get voiced by Will Arnett. Like,
Yeah,
it's
exactly,
crazy.
exactly. Like your whole life turns like upside down in a day.
Yeah.
You know, you start wondering back to the 90s and you just go, "Oh my god, back in the 90s."
Back in the 90s.
Realizing
crazy.
you weren't even born in the 90s.
What if you like bought like a horse costume? Like, you know those costumes are like you can like you have like one guy holding onto your like torso and like he's the back legs and like the front guy's the guy standing up and you're like, hey, I'm a horse, give me ketamine or whatever, you know. Like sneak into like a farm and be like, nay, give me ketamine, nay.
Dude, I
Get away from me.
I want to see someone like walk into a pharmacy and go like, "Hey, I'm a horse. Please give me ketamine." Like I want to see that happen. Someone like
I'm
this needs to
thinking
be
of,
like a
real
Saturday
horse
Night
doing
Live.
that.
A real horse doing that?
Now I'm thinking of a real horse doing that, just walking into a pharmacy being like, nay, give me ketamine, nay.
No, they can't be like the generic horse name though. They literally just have to go like, "Nay, give me ketamine, nay." Like the most monotone voice possible.
Like, nay,
Yeah.
ketamine.
You got to be like that emo
Nay,
horse.
ketamine.
Yeah.
Nay, ketamine.
Hey there, give me
Like
some
an old-
ketamine, boys.
Let's
Like a 1600s
everyone welcome
English dude
Herbert
asking like,
to
nay,
the.
ketamine,
Nay, please supply me some ketamine. Thank you very much.
nay, hard narcotics.
Ketamine.
Well, okay. I love our friends, but our friends kind of piss me off right now.
Yes.
I don't know why. It's like never mind.
Well, I mean, yeah, that could be talked off stream if you want to.
Back
Okay.
in the 90s. Not you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are doing fine. It's I'm getting a lot of messages right now, and I have to click on them, or else my like OCD is gonna be like, okay, why aren't you clicking on it? Why aren't you looking at the messages? What are
I'm
you talking?
exactly the same thing. I'm like, dude.
It's like
Yeah.
I understand what they're talking about, but can we do it another time? Can we do it like, maybe sometime else? Not right now. Why does it
Did
have to be right
Did
now?
you spur this thing? Like, why did you spur up this now?
Exactly. It's like, why did it
Yeah.
have to be tonight,
Like, I'm
right now?
finally doing something important, and then this happened.
Exactly. And then the
Yeah.
topic of it's something that I've been interested in doing, and of course my mind's like, oh, I mean, you're not streaming at all. No. This is way more important than the stream you've been orchestrating for a day.
No.
But yeah, actually going back on to James's topic, so I can just take my mind off of that. Do you all have a favorite Twitch streamer?
I do.
Favorite Twitch streamer?
Kai Sinet. No, I'm just kidding.
Favorite Twitch streamer.
Mhm.
It has to be Shift. He's a
I don't know who that is.
a speedrunner for Battle for Bikini Bottom. He's
Oh,
been speedrunning
okay.
for he's been speedrunning for almost 8 years now. And I love the speedruns. They're really cool.
Okay. What about you, Ryan? Do you have a favorite Twitch streamer?
Let me check on my follows and see who is my.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. I probably should do the same.
Yeah.
I just don't want it to like pop up and immediately be logged onto someone's stream. I don't do that to me. Dude, come on, click onto my.
Most
yeah,
of most
send me
of
to
the
my
people I
channel.
follow,
Cool.
most of the people I follow are speedrunners.
That's good.
I mean, I don't watch him on stream, but it's probably Soup.
Dude.
Okay.
Sniping Soup.
Is your brother still
Oh.
live?
Oh,
He
have
is,
you
yeah.
guys seen Queso, dude? Queso's becoming a new favorite of mine.
The
He's
big
so
one.
fucking funny. Yeah.
Yeah, the one
So-
that keep getting all the Xbox messages. That's just like, and then he's like, ban him, find him, destroy him, or something like that.
Yeah. He's really funny.
If
I
all
like
it took
him.
to get popular was to like get called fat, dude, I would have been popular like 12 years ago. My God.
Ryan, you're not
I don't
fat
know.
though.
Yeah, but if I can make money off of it, I am.
Well, yeah, okay.
Keep the brand up. Come on, I'm trying to be big here. I would have been big on the internet like 5 years ago if I knew I could do that.
But you
real.
are big though. You're one of the bigger names on the YouTube community.
Am I?
Yeah.
I don't.
Y'all, I
think
gotta.
so.
He said y'all.
Unfortunately, I gotta head out
Gotta head
or
out?
go. I have early morning tomorrow.
No worries.
Early in
Dang.
the morning.
We have been live for an hour and 12 minutes.
That is true.
So I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and let Fierce go. We'll probably cover one more topic and then we're most likely gonna, because my goal for tonight was to reach the hour and a half mark, which we're almost there.
Mhm.
We're like 20 minutes off.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and say goodbye. Thank you again for coming on, Furious. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, we appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
You too, guys.
Yeah.
Talk away. You talk about some big things. And one last thing before I go.
What's up?
Itchy big toes.
Man,
Thomas.
you son of a bitch! You piece of shit! I left. Fuck you.
Damn. I wanted to save
hate
this for like
that.
the end, but since he's not here now, it's like I don't know if I should ask it now.
What?
Why not?
It's just kind of like, so remember how like last podcast we did, I was thinking of like maybe what we can do is like we can do something like tell us about what's going on like currently in our lives, you know, like after
have a
like
personal one?
graduation or like far into college. And so, you know,
Like what do you mean? Like just a random fact about our personal lives, or
like what's going on like in our like what's going on like our personal life, you know, like what's going on in college and all that stuff. Because I was like, you know, maybe like 4 years later when we all graduate, we can just like talk about like our experiences and whatnot. Was like kind of led us there, you know?
what? Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be such a bad topic. Well, it's I get, yeah. If we want to finish out with that, what do you think, Ryan?
Oh, we're talking about like college plans and stuff like that, or
Yeah.
oh, then yeah, sure.
Anyways, I kind of want to start with you. Why don't you actually, you know, since you guys don't really know, I have been since the last time we talked in 2022. I have gone out of uh, Grand Canyon University. I'm no longer attending there anymore. That was the whole entire thing, and basically I got.
GCU?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, that's sick.
Yep. Um, shit happened, and I was unable to enroll, and so I had to go. So basically, I had to move in with my parents again. They recently moved out to Tennessee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, I had to start like looking for a job or something, and then after that, there was a trade school that was open. I was like, okay, why don't I? And my mom was like, why don't you go check it out? So I was like, okay, I'll go check it out. Right. They were doing telecoms, which is fiber. It's 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 fiber. It's Ethernet. It's a whole bunch of cool shit. I was like, okay, that's pretty nice. And so I just doing that now. I graduate in April, and I plan to continue my education later in a community college so I can try to get into film.
Nice.
Yeah. And I've already been talking to you about that, Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what about you guys?
Yeah, I just had a quick question. So, are we going back to where we left off in the last podcast, or are we going just basically like description of where we're at right now?
Where we're at right now.
Okay. So where I'm at right now, graduated back in 22. That was fun. Gotta love you, Lincoln High School.
Lincoln College.
You can tell it's 10 o'clock. I'm almost tired. All right, let's go Lincoln High School. But from there I enrolled in Sierra College, and it was pretty fucked. I'm gonna be honest from the first semester because I enrolled Sierra with film in mind, but I didn't realize that my major was sent to communications and media. So they had me do a bunch of courses that I didn't actually need to take. And it was funny. I'll never forget the conversation I had with my counselor. Because she asked me, she was like, okay, you're doing good. We're getting ready to set up your, next semester's courses. And just want to confirm your major with you. I'm like, yeah, of course. My major must be media and film. Oh, you want media and film? We have you set up right now in communications and media. So it's funny. I took a total of 14 units my first semester, and only 3 of the 14 units actually counted towards my major.
Oh my God.
So yeah, because I took 2 courses that were supposed to be designed for my major, and then 2 courses general ed, and only one of the 4 courses actually counted.
That's crazy.
So yeah, that was fun. But yeah, so I that actually, what sucks is that put me a full year behind, because they don't the way film works at Sierra College is they don't offer specific courses every semester. Like this semester, I wasn't supposed to take acting. I was supposed to take documentary film, but they decided not to offer it this semester when they said they would. So I was forced to play my last card and do acting, which that itself is a very funny story, but I'll save that till I catch up with it. At this time, I am still with my last ex. That didn't end up too well. In February of 23, I re-proposed, and things were all hunky-dory for about, say, 7 months after that. And then everything came crashing down, and then came my and it really hindered my education too. That second semester was probably one of the worst school semesters I've had in my entire life. It was the first time ever I did not pass a college course, so I was pretty bummed about that. But and it sucked. So the only reason I didn't pass that college course was because I don't know, my relationship, I'm gonna say. Like, I don't want it to be a scapegoat, but it really was at the end of the day, because there would be instances where my last girlfriend, or my last fiance, I should say, needed me to be in certain places during certain situations, and I had to sacrifice school for that. And so eventually they were just like, hey, you've missed so many courses, we're not going to be able to pass you. So you're going to have to take either a P or a W. And so after talking to my counselor, they thought it would be better if I just took the W. Which is not a win, by the way. For those in college, that's not a win. That's really bad. You don't you don't want to get a W in college. So yeah, just want to add a little context there. But yeah, so I had to take the withdrawal, and it really messed up my whole plan, because now I was put on academic probation. Now, for those that don't know what academic probation is, let's say you're not in college yet and you're watching this podcast. So academic probation basically is your last step before getting, I don't know, not necessarily expelled, but more like you can't enroll the following semester. You have to take like a semester gap.
They also limit the amount of courses that you're able to take
Yeah.
while on probation. So unless you get your GPA up, you're just screwed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what happened with me with GCU. Yeah, I didn't do that, and so I got kicked. So yeah, I got on probation. But anyways, continue what you're saying.
Yeah. So after that, I kind of just thought that my life wasn't really going the way I wanted it to. I wasn't doing YouTube as much. I kind of got burnt out a little bit on everything. Like, my life was just not in a position to where I wanted it to be. And I honestly, I got really depressed. Like, and I'm still kind of recovering from that. And that's why I've been trying to do more. But I don't know. My life just kind of took a really downturn from there. And you can kind of see it. I have a few videos. Like, I remember right out of that semester, I did the what's it called? I did the Past and Future with Ryan, and I really enjoyed recording that. Like, it's been a passion of mine. It's been something I've been wanting to do, and I was doing it with one of my best friends, which is even better. But then a lot of shitty stuff fell through. I wasn't able to secure an editor like I thought I did, and I don't know. It just really, I don't know. It hit me pretty hard, because I was kind of like my saving grace in a way. And then the fact that, in a sense, I was just taking time to do this thing, which I really wanted to do, but unless I found an editor, never really going to be able to show it, which was really depressing. So I eventually gave up on that idea and kind of just passed it on. But then, came the next semester, fall of 23, and I kind of told myself I need to pick myself up. This isn't who I am. This isn't who I want to be. And that semester was actually one of the best semesters of my life. It was a little difficult, but and a little strange too. So I enrolled in 4 classes, and at 2 weeks before the semester started, one of my professors actually died. So they canceled the course, but they didn't tell anyone they canceled the course. So I remember, like, a week before the semester started, I noticed I was dropped from one of my major classes. And I'm like, oh, that's not good. I wonder if my academic probation's kicking up, or maybe they're like, you took too many courses, that sort of thing. So I called the offices at Sierra, and I'm like, hey, I saw that I was disenrolled from this course. I just want to know why, basically. Like, I would understand if it was the academic probation. I would understand if maybe I just was dropped, that sort of thing. Maybe I didn't respond to an email or something. And they're like, no, the professor actually died. The course was set. He died about a week ago. We don't know why, but the coordinating report should be coming out. We can't release that because it's not public knowledge. But from the way they kind of described it, once the coordinator report did come out, I'm pretty sure he had a heart attack. Or at least went into some sort of cardiac arrest.
Yeah.
But yeah, the semester was still a little hard, a little challenging, but it's kind of the boost I needed, because it was finally a course to where I was single. and I was happy, and it was the first time where I really like managed to pick myself up. And that kind of leads us to the present day. I wasn't able to get into one of the courses that I wanted, even though I talked to the professor last semester who was supposed to be teaching that course. Guess I didn't offer it. That's fine. And so I had to enroll in acting. And on the first day of that was really weird because I'm in a class of 24 right now. And out of the 24 students, I was the only student that blatantly told the professor, I'm going to be honest, I didn't want to be in this class. After this class, I'm never probably going to act again, as I want to direct. I don't want to act. But I have to do this for my major. I have to do this in order to graduate. And it's like, oh, you're actually one of my first students to do that. Like, I'm surprised you had the courage to say that, because a lot of people, I guess, take acting one just to kind of like ease their nerves and get set into acting. Where I'm just like, yeah, I'm cool with, like, I can play certain roles if you want me to play certain roles. I don't know how well I'm gonna do, but I'm also not really gonna be willing to put in the effort to do it. Like, I'll do it to the point where I can get credit for it, but I'm not gonna go above and beyond for it. Like, this is something I never plan to do again. And he really had a lot of respect for me. But yeah, that kind of leads me up to the present day. So, still single. Let's go. Enjoying life.
Yep.
I've actually been the happiest me I have been in a long time. That's another thing. And you could tell because I'm doing a podcast right now. Something that I honestly thought I would just let die out and never do again, but here I am.
2023 was the worst but best year I ever fucking had. Like, January to like April, I had no one to really fucking talk to, and I was very alone. But in May, I actually made friends out in college, out in trade school, and they have been some of the best motherfuckers I've ever met in my life. Like, one of them just recently graduated in December, and we have known each other for 8 months. Well, yeah, it's 9 months now. No, this will be the 10th month.
Right.
But we're like fucking brothers, dude. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, And yeah, it's just giving me experiences that I'll never forget for the rest of my life. It's a blessing. I have never really felt this happy in a very long time.
Honestly, dude, I'm glad to hear that. I'm really happy that
Holy shit, fucking Ryan.
Yeah.
You got anything to say?
Oh yeah. About just my college and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So graduated high school 2022. That was awesome.
Mhm.
Then I went and majored in psychology because I wanted to be like a clinical psychologist, and then like branch out into therapy and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And then I was doing the courses first semester. I was doing pretty good. I was getting good grades, all that kind of stuff. And it was like one of those things where it's like you ever like in the movies, you ever see like, all right, this is it. It's like this is gonna be easy. I know. It's like high school, it's gonna be easy.
Mhm.
And then like the semester started kicking my ass, and I was like, oh, okay, we got to take this seriously. And then I was able to pass all my classes that first semester. The second and third semester is where it gets a little dicey. Because I had no reason to like not do my best in those courses, and I didn't. And and then I realized around like the third semester, I was like, is this actually something I want to be doing? I was taking a look at the world, I was taking a look at myself, and I was like, okay, do I really want to be helping people the way that I am? Like, is that what I want to be doing?
Nah,
And
fuck
so
helping people.
that's it was weird of me to say, but like my whole reasoning for going into psychology was so like, yeah, I'm good with people. I can talk to people. And then I
Uh-huh.
realized that is not the case,
Yeah.
because
Like,
people fucking suck. No, I'm joking.
yeah. I kind of realized that people suck. And then I was like, all right, is this really the major I want to go into, Because like it's like, do I really want to spend like all this time? Like, do I really want to go to medical school for all this to never like see an open body ever again? Hopefully,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, you know what? No, I'm not doing that. And so I was like, okay, like what job is like pretty cut and dry, right? Because I don't like things that are unknown. I prefer like cut and dry, right?
Right.
So my mom suggested like, hey, why don't you go into accounting? And I was like, accounting? That sounds just managing numbers. Like that sounds pretty easy. Yeah, I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I talked it over with my counselor, and then now I am majoring in business and with a focus in accounting. And that's what I'm starting on this semester. So as of like last month, I am a business student, which has been pretty like good. Like I'm liking my classes, I'm liking everything. What would make it better is if I had both legs, you know.
Yeah.
But my professors have been good about it. You know, they're like, yeah, if you need anything, just ask us, okay? Like recently, I took an exam on like Thursday, right, for my intro to business,
Hmm.
and it was it was really funny because like I was preparing because what he was like the professor was like, all right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna fill out the Scantron, and then when you're done, you're gonna come up, put it in the right pile, and then you can go, right? And I made the stupid decision to sit in the back of the class at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I have my clunky ankle scooter in the back too, so I have to like position that guy around, and like I have to like get everything prepped just to like go forward, right? And so then he comes by and he like picks up the stuff, and I'm just telling him, and like he comes by and picks it up, and I was like, that's awesome, that's cool. But that's why I'm really excited to start like walking again once you know like Thursday hits. Probably, hope fingers crossed, I get to walk.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and no, I'm just really happy with my classes. I'm really enjoying it, and then you know like I'm really like hopeful about the future. Also, being a business student is really easy. It's super easy. I cannot stress how easy being a business student is, bro.
Really?
It is so easy. Oh my god.
Yeah. No, I bet.
People make fun of business majors because business majors just have no work at all. And dude, they are fucking right. Oh my god.
Hmm.
Hmm. Business.
Business. Business burgers. Business
Yeah, no. So I
burgers.
have another and they were saying like, "Oh yeah, you have like your credits that you have right now, you can if you like get your grades up, you can be out of here in like 3 semesters, right? Including this one."
Holy shit.
So the idea is that this semester, the next semester, and then the semester after that one, I'll have all the credits I need to transfer out.
So you got like one more year left.
I've got one more year left. Yeah.
Oh my god. We're
I
actually
have.
all
Pretty
gonna be
much, yeah.
graduating at the same time.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh my god. As
No.
long as nothing goes wrong, dude. Like I was so scared when I took that exam, right? I was like, dude, I bombed that exam. I'm gonna start applying for like 3 jobs, right? Because I know if I bomb this exam, I will never be able to go anywhere ever again, right? And turns out I got an 88 on it, which I'm fucking happy
Let's
about.
go, bro.
That's
Congratulations.
nice.
It was 100 questions, and I was like, dude, I fucked up every single one of these questions, bro. I'm gonna kill myself if this doesn't go right. And then I got the notification on Canvas that was like assignment graded. I was like, oh, like exam grade. I was like, oh fuck, what did I get? And I look, I'm like, 88, let's go. That's a high
That
B.
that's crazy.
Dude, I was so sure that I bombed this exam, right? I was so sure that I was gonna get at least a 50 on this exam, bro. And like I thought when I took it, because I was like, dude, these questions look easy. I thought that was me being delusional. I was like, okay, there's no use, like, you know, there's no use in being like, okay, I'm gonna fuck up this exam. Like, don't get nervous. All right, don't get nervous. Just answer the questions the best you can, and you'll get out of there, right?
Right, right.
And then I walk out of there I walk out of there, I'm like, I fucked up on this exam, bro. My grades are fucked. All right.
Yeah.
Happened. I was so happy, and I'm like, dude, I never have to study ever again. Oh my god.
I think the coolest thing about like each sharing our stories is like it's like no matter what happens in like what happened in the past, right? If you work hard enough and if you continue to encourage yourself to do the hard things in life, then what will happen is that eventually you'll go to the path you
Heaven.
want to take. Either that
Mhm.
or you'll take a whole entire new path in life. And
that's what I noticed. Yeah, like all of us
Yeah.
have like changed our paths, whether willingly or unwillingly, like in the in like 2023, 2024.
yeah,
Dude,
Like-
That's weird how that works out.
yep. I can't wait to graduate this April. Yep. Graduate this April, get a good job paying like 20, 25 an hour. And then after that, like in like 1 year or 2 years, just go to school again. You know, go to a college, do film. That shit would be so cool.
wait,
Yeah,
how many
I'm-
years?
1 to 2 years. Like
Okay.
just like
Well,
working.
I only got 3 years left
Yeah. For what?
until I
For
die.
school? Huh?
I'm
Same,
gonna.
bro. Complications from the surgery.
No, Ryan, don't say that.
Kidding,
So-
kidding. There were no
I-
complications in the
Oh.
surgery. I trust my doctors with my life.
I
Wait,
don't.
Wait, what?
Okay, so I had a
What?
dream a year ago that told me exactly when I'm gonna die. I will die on April 12th, 2027.
Oh. Oh, it was a dream.
You better
No,
start
but it
doing
was
all the
like- it
drinking
was-
and
it was
smoking you
the-
can.
Dude, it was the most real dream I've ever had in my life. I'm telling you. If I do not die, even if it's not in 2027, if I do not die on April 12th, some year, I'm gonna be pissed.
Holy shit.
Like,
Like some like demon in your dream was like, "You're gonna die. You're gonna die."
dude,
Beware the date, April 12th, 2027. That's like when did you ever when you were a kid, I
Mhm.
remember like this is a story I had. I remember I remember going on YouTube being like, don't go to these websites. And one of them was like a death calculator, right? Like you put
what
in
the
like
fuck?
so you put in your age, your weight, your height, and like some other stuff, like do you drink or smoke or stuff like that, and it'll give you an exact date of when
Not
you're gonna die,
tonight.
right?
hmm
And like I remember doing that, and I remember seeing that date, and I was like, okay, that seems reasonable, because it was like, oh yeah, you're gonna live like a normal life of like of like you're gonna live a pretty normal life. You're gonna live like at the life expectancy, like it's okay.
Mhm.
And then it was like 2080 something. I don't remember what it was. I did this like
Okay,
I don't
so
know,
like, yeah.
it had to have been at least 10 years ago that I did this, because I was like a pretty young kid at the time.
Uh-huh.
We all were a little bit younger then.
Did you
Yeah.
guys ever do anything like that? Like
No.
you go on like a web,
No.
like dark, like I remember doing like Death Clock and all that kind of stuff.
I remember. Yeah. Speaking
Are you
on
okay,
that,
mate?
Huh?
Are you okay?
It was like 10 years ago, and I don't remember
Yeah.
the date at all, so it's fine. But
I rem-
actually, no, I do remember the date.
Uh-oh.
It was December 8th, 2087.
You're gonna die in
20.
December? Oh,
That's
shit.
Oh,
that's kind of
no.
cringe too, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I'll be like 83, which is cool.
Speaking of though,
Hmm.
I remember back when I was like in elementary school, like in like 4th grade, 5th grade, that's when I started to like really get fucking deja vu about a lot of shit. And so ever since I get deja vu again, I always wonder in the back of my head, am I going to fucking die today?
Here's the thing,
Well,
right?
that's-
Someone I remember as a kid, I remember I would have dreams, and they would be like of events, like they're just like random scenes in my head, right? And then I would like live out the scenes that were going on right now, and someone told me that that was deja vu. I don't know if that is connected to deja vu, because like I vividly remember like dreams of like things happening in my life,
Mhm.
and then like down the road I would relive those, right?
Dude, that happens to me all the freaking time.
Someone told me that was deja vu, and I called them a fucking idiot because I have superpowers, and I was like 4. I
Yeah, man.
remember no, because it was that time when, like, you know how as a kid you think you're like special, right? You have like
Yeah.
superpowers, like you want to be the protagonist of like your story or whatever, and then you're like, I have superpowers, and I thought that was my superpower, was like seeing bits of my future before they happen. And I used to think that genuinely. And then like some girl I don't remember, like in like 4th or 5th grade, was like, dude, that's just deja vu. That happens. And I'm like, shut up, you don't know any better.
Shut
You're
up,
some
you
dumb
bitch."
girl. And I'm like,
Dude.
I was
I-
a stupid kid.
I used to think that I can somewhat predict the future. I'm like, sometimes I just get the ability to predict the future.
Yeah, no, that's exactly me.
Yeah, but like
That was me.
Bro, for
No, dude, I
real,
was
for real.
no
Yeah.
before I met you guys, dude. I was a fucked up kid. I'm gonna be honest with you. I
Yeah,
remember
okay.
I was like, I
So
was a fucked up kid, dude.
can I mention something that do you remember the other night when we were all at your house playing Jackbox? Can I mention that, or
Yeah.
is that not a good idea?
Well, what specifically?
Like you mentioned something about your past before you met all of us.
Mhm.
What? I don't remember exactly.
Like what you did when before you met us. Like what
No, yeah, you can go ahead and say that. I've said it multiple times on my own account.
you're cool with it?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I wanted to ask, because I don't know if I did. Why? Like,
What do you mean? I don't understand why.
no, I mean why did people call you that?
Tell me what.
Like a, okay, it's so weird to say because I don't know. So why did people consider you a bully?
So no, one kid considered me a bully because I hung out with him, right?
Mhm.
I remember like I I used to like so whenever I would play like a fucking idiot. And he wasn't
Mhm.
an idiot. So things that I found fun, he found like terrible, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I would do things to him that I thought were fun, he would be like, "Dude, don't fucking do that. That's not cool. You're being a bully."
Yeah.
Ah,
So I was being a bully without knowing I was a bully. Like I wasn't trying to be mean to people, right?
right,
Like I would never try to be mean to people. That
right,
wasn't
right.
me. But like
Mhm.
I would come off as mean, and just specifically this one kid, he was like I that's really it. But other
Okay,
than that, no, like no one really thought that I was a bully. I don't know why I thought I don't know why. It's like one kid called me a bully, and that was the kid I was talking about.
right. Yeah, because I you
Yeah.
mentioned that, and I'm thinking in the back of my hand, like Ryan's probably the last person I would consider a bully.
No,
Mhm.
so like when I was like other kids, I was trying to have fun, you know. Like I feel like some bullies can use that to justify like what they did, but like I was genuinely not trying to be like a bad guy, you know. Like
Right.
Mhm.
and I remember like even as a kid, I was like I remember people being I remember the kid being like, dude, this is not cool, this is not fun. Like, bro, just be a man.
Bro, just fucking man
Even though we're the
up.
same age,
Stop being
like grow a pair, bro. Come on. And then I was like, push it.
stop being a pussy, bro.
Like, dude, just like, dude, like, get a fucking really grow a fucking pair, dude. Like, just whoosh.
Put some hair in your chest. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, dude. Get some
Yeah, no,
hair on
cut
your
out this
nut.
bitch shit, dude. Come on, like, quit being a bitch. Like, wah, wah.
Oh, stop.
So, no, that's really all it was.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Cool. Yeah, just I don't know. Like you mentioned your past, and I'm like, oh wait, I had a question about that.
I had a shit ton of anger issues during elementary school.
These literally were not anger issues at all. I just thought I was the protagonist. I swear, I thought I was the protagonist, right?
Yeah.
I have this one story. I don't remember what it was, but I had a thing where I thought a teacher was like genuinely out to get me, right?
Mhm.
Wait, what do you mean though? Like to kill you or?
No, like to make my life bad,
Ah,
like make it so that I don't have fun, you know, like and then the kids have fun. I
right.
remember there was like I think we'd gotten a new science teacher. I don't remember her name,
Mr.
but
Boast.
no, not no, that's middle school. This is elementary school.
Oh yeah. Crap. What was her name?
I uh I know her name, but I'm not gonna say her name.
Lady with glasses.
Yeah. I'm just gonna call her Miss Green. I'm just gonna say Miss Green.
Okay.
Mhm.
So Miss Green was our new science teacher, and she was in my like kid brain, she was like one of a like a mean teacher, right?
She was a mean teacher
Mhm.
though.
She probably wasn't a mean teacher, but in my mind she was mean. And that might have been part of like that might have been just me being like a bad kid, or like just her like trying to do her job.
No, bro.
But
Like,
there's one occasion I remember where we were taking like a science test, right?
mhm.
And then like we took the test and then we left and then we got it like graded and everything, right?
Mhm.
And then like the next time we go to that science class, she pulls me aside and she's like, "Hey, you were the only kid that didn't put their name on that test, you know? So I'm gonna give you like a bench pass," which was for anyone watching, that was basically just like, here, you're gonna sit out during recess, you know, like to as punishment, you know?
Yeah.
And I was so confused about that because I was like, wait a minute, if you know it was mine, how'd you know it was mine if I didn't put my name on it, right? Like I understood process of elimination at the time, but still, like if you
Yeah.
found out who it was, it's not that big of a deal, right? Like
Right.
I could understand if she was like, okay, I'm just gonna let you off with a warning, okay? Just make sure you put your name on your paper next time. Like that's the normal thing to do, right?
Right.
No, she
Mhm.
benches me for recess. So I can't go out and play during recess. And at the time, it was like, okay, well, I didn't have any friends at the time, but I was like, dude, why can't I go out and play? This sucks. And so what I did was I basically was like, you know what, I sat out the first time, right? I sat out the first time.
Mhm.
And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take it. It's fine. I'm not gonna do anything about it. And then I go and I see like, wait a minute, I was supposed to take this home and get this signed by a parent.
Oh, shit.
And so I I was like, shit, how do I do this? So I basically take a pencil and I like trace my mom's signature, right?
Oh my
I
god.
thought I
You
did a pretty
forged
good
your
job, right?
signature? Did you forge your mom's signature?
I was a shitty kid. What else do you
Oh
want to
my
do?
god.
I was like, so they were like, you have to get this signed, otherwise it doesn't count. And then
Oh
and
wait,
then so I got a
were
pencil
they
and
were they gonna bench you again if you didn't get it signed?
I'm pretty sure, or they were gonna like
Oh,
call
that's
my parents or
shitty.
something like that. I don't know. But so I just like traced my mom's signature and I was like, damn, I did a pretty good job with this. And I turned it in and teacher was like, did you write this? And I just fessed up. I was like, yeah, I wrote it. And then she was like, dude, I gotta bench you again. This is not cool.
God damn
And
it.
so I get benched again, right? Or I think a different teacher had benched me. Like my actual teacher had benched me because she was like, dude, you can't be doing your mom's signature like that. I don't think they called my parents or anything because I didn't hear about it from my folks.
Right.
But I remember getting another bench pass. This one did not need a signature, but I was still pissed about it because I was like, dude, why am I having to sit out 2 recesses in a row? Like I didn't even do anything, you know? Like I didn't do anything bad. All I did was not write my name.
Right.
So I was pretty pissed about that. So I threw away the bench pass and I went go out and play, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then in the in the middle of like us like playing, I was like doing really good at the game we were playing, and then the teacher was like, "Hey, you, come on, come on!" Like he just pulled me out of the game, right? And
Was it
and
was
then
it your
he
teacher?
no, it was just some like guy that like I don't know. He probably saw me leave or something like that, or like one of the teachers probably like, "Hey, that kid like is not supposed to be out there," you know. And
Oh,
then they
okay.
were just like, "All right, you go get him." And then they were like, "Hey, come on, get up, come on, let's go, come on." And I was like, "Dude, where are we going?" Like, we're going to the principal's office.
Oh, sheesh.
So I
Damn.
was, and this was before we got the new principal, the one that was chill. So
Oh,
so
wait, are you
that
talking about like our grade school?
yeah, our grade school.
Oh, that was Kurt's.
Yeah.
Fucking neo-Nazi.
So so I'm sitting in the office with Mr. Kurtz, and he basically like looks at me. He like does that thing like old people do where they take off their glasses and they side. They're like, oh, like what are we gonna do with you, Ryan? Come on, like this is not cool. I remember this talk vividly. I remember everything about this. Like I don't remember much, but I do remember this, right? I remember like the inside of his office and everything. Like I can remember it very vividly. And like that, and I'm like sitting in there, and I'm just like, damn, I don't know, man. Like and I wasn't the type of kid to argue at the time, so I was basically just like, all right, I got caught, and I'm like, I don't know, like, what do you want me to say, you know?
Right.
And I don't remember how the situation ended. I don't know if they were just like, all right, you did your time, you can go, or if it's just like a or if it was just like a yeah, or if it was just like yeah, we're not gonna do this any further, you know?
Right.
Mhm.
And then the following year, he left the school.
Yay.
Yeah.
And I don't remember getting in trouble after that because after that year I met you guys. So
Honestly, that was
Yeah.
so. For me, I kind of had like a similar thing. I don't know if it was the same science teacher, but it seemed more universal. So
Mhm.
my kind of tangent is going on. So I remember when I was a kid going into science, it was always weird because that teacher, I don't remember her name. Well, at least at the time, I didn't know her name. Like I knew her as the science teacher. But I gotta be honest, she was such a bitch. Like, she was always in a poor attitude. She didn't really care
Might
about
have
her
been
job
the
too
same
much.
teacher then. It might have been the same teacher.
Yeah.
Then. Yeah.
I remember
I
she
can tell
had-
you the name if you want, but
Yeah.
you want me to tell you the name?
Yeah,
You
fuck it.
cool with that on the stream?
Yeah, of course. Fuck it.
I think her name was like Miss Brothers or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. That's who Miss Green is in the story.
Okay, yeah, so we're all thinking about the same thing.
I said that. I said her name was Mrs. Green because normally the bench passes they gave at our school were purple.
Yeah.
Hers were green. Hers were
Hers were
green.
green.
And that's why I was like, dude, she's a witch, bro. Come on. Like, dude,
'Cause I
pack me up on this.
So actually that kind of leads into our story a little bit. So I remember, like, she always had a poor attitude. She honestly, like, did not like talking to kids.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Crazy.
But it was weird. So she was always pissed off. And then I'm kind of gonna jump ahead a little bit. So we graduate, right? I thought I would never see her again. 2 weeks ago, I'm at Target, right? And I
Oh, you
run
see her
into
there?
Miss Brothers.
Oh, did she recognize you?
Yeah. That's
No.
and that's the scary thing. So she had my sister and then my younger brother, because she's now at what's it, the new Lehman School, right?
Oh,
And so she was
really?
like, "Hey,
Oh,
you look very familiar." And I'm like, "You talking to me?" Like, he was like, "Yeah, aren't you Thomas?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but who the hell are you?" It's like, she's like, "Oh yeah, I Miss Brothers. I used to teach you in science. I've had all your siblings." I'm like, "Cool, that's really cool." And so I sit down and I buy her a coffee, and it's, I don't know about you guys, but it's always weird talking with teachers, because especially when they're like, "Oh, you don't need to call me Miss Brothers. You can call me like Marie, or you can call me Jay, or something like that." But yeah, so it was really weird. She was like, "Yeah, just call me by my first name," and I'm like, "Well, I don't know. It's just." She was like, "Yeah, I remember when I was younger, I really did not like my job. You know, I wasn't getting paid a lot, and I have to deal with, little kids. That's always really stressful. I didn't have kids at the time, so I just, it's kind of like that pre-parent type thing." And I'm like, "Yeah, I get that. Just," and I don't want to be that guy, but in the back of my mind, I kind of want to ask, "Are you still a bitch? Like, how are you treating your students better?"
yeah, I remember
So
back in
someone knocked her up, and she was like, "You know what? Kids are okay."
Yeah, literally, like so she has, I'm not gonna say like the gender of her children, but
Oh my.
she has 2 kids, and she's done basically like a complete 180, right? Like, I remember,
That seems like, that sounds like a 180, because I was like, if she's the one recognizing you, then it's like,
yeah. Well, she had both my younger siblings, so she was like, "Oh yeah, you're Thomas, you're like Evan's older brother, right?" Yeah. But it just, like, all of our grade school teachers have mellowed out. Like, do you remember Miss Wright, 5th grade?
dude, yeah. I never had her as a teacher, but I do know of her. Yeah.
So going back to the past, so after my encounter with Miss Brothers, and I was just kind of upset about that, going into 5th grade, I had Miss Wright as a teacher, right? And she had like a stick up her ass. I'm telling you, she was the type of teacher to where if you didn't follow her specific specifications, you got an F, like, no matter what.
5th grade teachers were just weird. I don't know why the 5th
Dude,
grade
they
teachers
were
were
hard
like
as
that.
hell on us.
I have one story from a 5th grade teacher of mine. This was towards the end of the year. We were about to go to like middle school or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And I remember I'm sitting in class, right?
Mhm.
And I'm like, me and this kid are just like messing around, right? And I grab his pencil, and then like he lunges over the desk to try and grab it. And then my teacher was like, "You two outside right now." And
You
I was
had
like,
what's her name?
Sleeping.
Yes,
Or whatever
yeah,
her name
Miss
was.
Sleepin',
Yeah,
yeah.
so she was the big one, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
That seems mean to say, but
The
she
big
was
one.
big at the time. I saw her recently, like a couple years ago. But
Yeah.
she was like really slim. She was really slim.
Really?
Like, she slimmed down. It was interesting.
Wow.
She slimmed down. I don't remember how she looked when she slimmed down, but she looked very slim.
Damn.
Like she lost a
Huh.
lot of weight.
Good for her.
And I was like, that's good. I was like, that's good for her.
Yeah. But so why did she send you guys outside?
So she sent us outside because she wanted to talk to us, right? Me and this other kid.
Mhm.
And she basically looked us in the eyes and we're like, "I don't know how you two are gonna survive middle school."
Oh, so she gave you that talk.
It was weird because like I was like, "Dude, why are you doing this to me, dude? He's the one that started this." Like, I had that mentality in my head, dude. I was
Yeah.
still like that. and and at the time, like I was like, dude, you're crazy. I was a 4.0 student. Like, take that.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I like for the first like 2 years of middle school, I was like a 4.0 student. Like, sure, they dropped a little bit in 8th grade, but
Well, yeah, yeah.
I was still
But
like,
everyone
I was
did.
still like a good student, you know?
Yeah. Honestly, like I middle school, and that's why I honestly wish you went to Lincoln, because we 4 years without just like standardized chilling. You could see everyone
Mm.
from the beginning of freshman year to the end of senior year, how much everyone changed just like in the span of 4 years.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it was
Yeah.
scary, and it still is scary. Like I remember going back all the way to beginning of COVID. My sister being a freshman, now she's a senior. She's the complete opposite person than what she started out with.
Mhm.
My
But
brother is also like that too. Like when he was in like when COVID was happening, I think pretty sure he was either in like 4th or 5th grade, and now he's like in 8th grade, right? He's going into high school next semester,
yeah,
and I'm like, dude, you were like not this like 2 weeks ago,
exactly.
bro. Come on.
What?
Like he used to be like someone I had to look out for. Now he's like now he's like my best friend. You right? That's
Yeah,
like crazy to think. Like he has like friends of his own now, and he's
right.
just like he's chilling and all that, you know?
It's just it's always weird when it comes to siblings, because I remember being I I don't know. I remember the day that so Jack's younger brother, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Ben, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember that the day that kid was born,
Oh my god.
because I remember me and Jack were talking about it when we were kids. We're like, he was like, hey, I just had a new baby brother. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I remember when that kid was born, and now he's in high
I
school.
remember that's also crazy because I remember holding
Wow.
my brother in like the hospital, right? I remember holding him for a little bit, like in the
Yeah.
hospital, right? And we have a picture of
Yeah.
it in our house too, like when I'm holding him.
Mhm.
And I have to look at that. I look at that picture every day because it's like right in front of the TV. So like
Right.
we got the TV, and then like next to it we have like framed photos.
Yeah. Oh,
And
I've
one
seen
of
that
them is like
photo. Yeah.
one of them is of me holding Neil after he was born. Like fresh out the womb.
Yeah.
Probably not fresh
Really?
out the womb, but like yeah. So and I look at that and I'm like, dude, he was that small, and now he's like almost taller than me. That's crazy.
I,
Yeah, it's
And he's got
crazy.
2
And he,
working legs. Damn, that's crazy. No, never mind. But
and he,
like,
and he still gets no bitches. That's crazy.
and he's almost level
Why is
300 in
Mickey calling me?
Fortnite. Damn. No.
I'm gonna have to send him the voicemail. I'm sorry, Mickey. If you're watching the podcast,
It's crazy.
you should probably see
But
if he is
Yeah.
watching the podcast. He's not watching the
no,
podcast.
so
But yeah, so
but it's insane to see like the growth of people because it's you never notice it, right? Like you like this person you see this person every day. Like you can't watch them grow is the thing, right?
yeah,
You
Mhm.
only have like because you saw them last week and now you like flash forward like 3 years and it's just like, are you really the same person?
exactly. Well,
Like you've been the same like my whole life and now you're growing up and you like are almost able to drive a car and like like all that, like get a job and all this kind of stuff. And I'm just like, bro, you were like 10 2 days ago.
exactly.
You were my
Yeah.
little brother, and like I know you like you still are, but like damn,
I don't know.
like slow down.
They're growing up, man.
Yeah.
That just it also emphasizes the fact that just we're getting older. Like I'm turning 20 in like what 9 days?
Yeah, pretty soon.
9 days. Like, that's a little under 2 weeks. A little
Damn.
over a week.
I know.
Oh my god.
2024
No.
will mark the year that everyone turns 20, which means we've been on this planet for 2 decades.
Like half a
20
century. Like,
years,
Yeah.
man.
like not half a century.
No,
like,
okay.
like
We're not that
20
fucking old, all right?
No.
You guys call me grandpa. I don't want to hear it.
Okay, sorry, Gramps. I mean, Dad. I mean, Ryan.
Yeah.
But I don't know. For me, it's my younger brother turned 11 a few weeks back, sorry. And for his 11th birthday, he's getting ready to go into middle school. So my mom brought down a photo that I never knew existed, right? It literally just like a few days ago I found out existed. 3 days after my brother was born, they sent him home. And I was the first person that my brother saw. Like I remember, you know, he first opened his eyes and saw me. And that was probably one of the most special moments of my life. But I didn't think to ask anyone to take a picture of it because I was really in the moment. And my mom is like, "Hey, you know, for your brother's birthday, since he's, you know, going into middle school, I want to show you this photo I took of you guys from that day." And I couldn't believe it. How that, you know, literally that little guy is now half my size and is going into middle school.
That's insane.
You know, it really brings out not the morality, but like the time.
Yeah.
You know, you have to think back and just like sit down and think back. You know, 11 years has gone by. 11 years from that point has passed.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's very I think the thing is like we're all very fortunate to have like the child we have now, because like at the end of the day, you know, while we had like our ups and our downs, it shaped us who we are,
Yeah.
you know. And I'm thinking about this right now, and my little sister, she is 7 right now. She's going to turn 8 in September.
Oh, nice.
And now I'm thinking about like this whole like of like what's gonna happen in her childhood, because my parents, you know, they kind of changed like in the ways of how they want to raise, you know, their own daughter,
Right.
right? Where it's like it was before, it was like, okay, well, you know, we all went to public school or whatever. 2016 hit, and then and that's where, you know, my mom was pregnant with my little sister, and then, you know, they started bringing my younger brother and my younger sister to, like, you know, a private school, you know, because they didn't like what the fucking public schools were fucking doing.
No one
right?
does.
And
No one does.
well, no one does, but like at the end of the day, you know, public school is more than just what they teach.
Exactly.
It's also about
it shapes
it's
you
about the
who
experience.
You are. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, like, you know, I'm looking back at high school, like all I can really think about, you know, when we're talking about this is like high school.
Yeah.
You know, I remember like looking back at it, I'm just like, damn, I made good memories there. But at the end of the day, high school really fucking sucked, because most of the people that I was with either thought I was the funny class clown that say random shit, or I was annoying, you know. And it was heartbreaking to know that the friend groups, that the friends that, you know, the people I consider friends, they thought that I was annoying, and that the rest of the people, you know, they wouldn't really give a shit, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I got
No,
a little,
no.
but yeah, it was just that whole entire shit. But
Yeah.
because I know that now, you know, it's really, I think it's kind of really helped me how I shaped who I am, like right now, you know. Yeah, I don't think like going to like a private school or any of that shit, I don't think that helps.
It really doesn't.
Because it's too formal. Yeah, it's just too formal. You know, people need to be free and experience life for what it is.
Exactly.
The only difference between a public and a private school is who pays for it, right? You know, and
Yeah.
that's really all it is. You know, like you can like say you go to a private school, you're like uppity and all that kind of stuff, but like that doesn't really change who you are. You know, like
Yeah.
I get that your experiences make you who you are, but like
I pretty much the one thing I can say that differs between most likely a private school, just because I mean I could be wrong again, but it's just my perspective.
Mhm.
The only thing that really helps separate a private school from a public school is fight week. Let's go fight week.
Yeah.
week.
Yep.
James, do you remember fight week?
I do remember Fight Week. I remember that shit.
Dude,
I
fight
remember-
week! Fight week, let's
That's
go!
so crazy to hear about because like your guys' high school, like you guys had like fight week. My high school was like I remember 3 fights happening just in the entire years I was there.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
crazy.
that's it?
Only like 3 or 4 memorable fights that happened. Like, well, you got to remember, I wasn't there for half my sophomore year, and
Oh,
my
yeah,
whole
that's
junior year I
true.
wasn't there.
Right.
So, like, from my freshman year, half of my sophomore year, and my senior year, I don't remember like more than 3 or 4 fights happening.
Damn.
Yeah.
Right, and then like I remember like the high record was like 3 in a day for you guys, right? There was
Yeah.
like 3 fights in a day.
Well,
Like, that was
usually,
wild.
like, normally it would be either 3 or 4 in fight week a day.
And that's also the weird thing about going like different high school is that like you supposedly start off with a clean slate, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And like that usually happened. Like I had friends over there, but like no one that I was like really close to, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like with us, like we have people that we follow like after high school and like because we all still live in the same area, like we're all friends still.
Yeah.
But,
Except for
like,
me.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Not about the friend thing, but about you being here.
Yeah.
Um, it's well, it's like I can still like see them and be like, hey, what's going on? What's up? Like if I ever see them out in public, like I remember I was at a convention, like I think we all went to we went to a convention like I don't know like last year, like, and I remember seeing
it
one of my
Sac
friends from
Anime?
high school. It was Sac Anime, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I was gonna go like buy something, and then I ran into a friend of mine that actually went to my high school, and it was crazy because like we still had a lot to talk about while we were there,
Mm.
and that was surprising to me because I was like, dude, I have not interacted with this guy for maybe a year at this point, right? It was crazy. Like I met him back in my freshman year, and like I hadn't seen much of him during that time, but like you know I was there, and it was like we were still talking. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, that's sick.
That is pretty sick.
And then like we got people at like you know at Sierra that like there weren't a lot of people from my high school that went to Sierra, but or maybe I just don't see them. But like you know it's good to have like these connections.
Yeah.
It's nice, but like I don't think I had any like real connections. You know,
Mhm. Yeah.
like not on like our level type of
Right.
thing.
So
I think I'll go ahead.
it's funny that you mentioned that. I remember we were one of the most, at least our graduating class, me and our graduating class total, we were
Mhm.
so prominent to go into college. Like we had the highest number of students actually apply to go to a college of some sort. And then they did the kind of like the census the beginning of this year, like January of 24.
Yeah.
James, I want you to guess what do you think the percentage is of students that graduated from our graduating class that have already dropped out of college?
Applied to college?
Or dropped out.
Oh, dropped out of like school or dropped out of college?
Dropped out of college.
Oh,
Like, what do you think the
Well-
percentage is?
80-90%. I'm guessing it. Lock it in then.
You said 80 or
I'm
90?
gonna go,
Yep.
Ryan, do you want to guess?
I'm gonna be a little generous, say like 75, 70.
Okay, do you want the actual percentage now?
Yes.
What was it?
97.2% of all graduating
97?
class. of the 2022
90s?
graduating
I knew
class
it.
of Lincoln High School has already dropped out of college.
I knew it.
God.
See, when you act like fucking like fake gangstas, that's when I know.
Yeah. Well,
It's
dude,
like
I couldn't
fucking
believe it. I'm like,
good motherfuckers.
because they even said it, like, that was one of the highlights of our graduating class, James, is that, like,
Yeah.
a good, almost all but, like, 10 of us were going on to college.
Uh-huh.
97.2% of our graduating class has already dropped out.
Yeah.
I couldn't
That's
believe
fucking-
that.
I wonder what the high school reunion's gonna be like.
That's gonna be
I don't want to go to the
weird.
fucking
I
high
don't
school
know.
That's
reunion.
insane. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna go
Well-
to your guys' high school reunion,
Well,
but
yeah.
still. Like,
Hey, can I come to your high school reunion, Ryan?
we'll
I mean, I
pregame.
might. I mean, what I might do is like, if there is a high school reunion, I might just go back to California and like visit you guys, but not go to the high school reunion because fuck that shit.
I mean, I'll probably
Um,
stop by to say hi, but it's gonna be so weird.
It is gonna be weird because like we haven't spoken face to face in such a long
Exactly.
time.
It's like, don't get me wrong.
Wonder
I see.
What time frame do you think they're gonna like make it? Like, like 20, like 20 years, 10 years? Like, what are they gonna do?
They're probably gonna do. I was hoping they would do 5 years, but that doesn't seem long enough. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna do the
5
10
years?
years.
That seems a little weird. Like that's like the heat. That's like the height of like your schooling experience.
Yeah.
It's just the whole thing is just gonna be like a fucking McDonald's employee reunion. I'm
Dude,
sorry.
Man.
Either
I
that.
actually don't see the thing about my high school was that it was one of those like it's a California distinguished school,
Mhm.
meaning that like if you put that on your resume, you have better chances of going to like a 4-year college right out of high school.
Oh,
sick.
shit.
Yeah, and that's kind of the reason why my parents were like, "Yeah, you're gonna go to this high school." And also because it was like way closer.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Because like if you remember where our middle school was, it's like right next door, right? Like you drive down, you're past like the Rockland line, and then you're in like my high school,
Right. Right.
which is what made it so fucking difficult to get in. Oh my god!
Yeah.
And like the only reason I know how it works is because like it's against my will. Like I know everything about the school districts because of that.
Right.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
That's why I never like whenever I see the Lehman like elementary school, I'm like, bro, dude, you don't know how to get a school named after you, bro. Get out of here.
Yeah,
Scott Lehman is such a snake. Like, seriously.
He is a snake, dude.
So everyone voted him out finally, right? But they already named the school after him. So he permanently cemented his name in the school district.
That
That's
is fucked, dude.
that is fucked.
Because it's not just like Lehman Elementary. It's Scott Lehman Elementary.
It's Scott M.
Lehman
Lehman
Ele-
Elementary
Yeah,
School. They
exactly.
put middle initial in
Lehman.
there.
That's crazy. Yeah.
You're telling me you go to SML Elementary School? That's
Oh,
wild.
that is wild, bro.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But no, districts were really the only reason. Because like, I've told you guys about how districts work, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Not entirely sure.
So the simple version of it is that every kid that goes to the school, this district gets a grant, right? Like a lump sum of money to like fund like stuff for like the school, not for the kid, but for schooling, right? And
Right.
so the idea is that if a kid leaves the district, they lose a chunk of change. And
Mhm.
so like you basically have to like make a case to even like you have to make a case to every like member of the board, like
Just to
you,
leave the
your
school
parent,
district?
you and your parent, just to leave the school district, right? And get approved to go to another school district. Like I remember I had a friend who was living in the I don't know if I want to say, but he was living in the Lincoln area. Like where he lives, like is literally right next to the high school that I went to, right?
Oh, okay.
And so he used to go to Lincoln High School, but basically the case that he had to make was that like yeah, it's rough at home, my parents are fighting and all that kind of stuff. So like can I like go to this high school? And like he basically had to like lie about his home life just to get in, and they approved him. It was cool.
Right.
and I got to see him like my senior year, which was cool because he was like 4 years older than I was.
Oh shit.
Um.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Actually, I have a question about. Sorry, James. Okay, what about like military families? Like, let's say your dad or your mom's current like active duty, and they force you to move to like another state. Does that
I don't
same
know.
like?
I
Does it-
don't know exactly how that works, but I'm pretty sure they make exceptions for military. I don't
Okay.
unless the school is like really slimy, which
I
I
was
think
gonna say,
Lincoln
yeah,
would
that's
do.
so fucked. If it was like,
Here's
oh
the
no
thing,
no no,
right?
you still have to appeal.
No, here's the thing. If you like want to leave the district without valid reason to leave, like if you're like moving or something like that,
Right.
like if you're moving, it's out of their control. They're not going to stop you.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. Right.
You just have to be like, all right, I'm moving away. This is where I live. I can't be a part of this district.
Right.
So the only reason you would need to like appeal to the district is if like you wanted to be like, all right, I cannot move. Like I cannot move from this from the Lincoln district, but I wish to be in this school, which is a part of a different district.
Okay.
Mhm.
And that's really the case that you have to make. Is that like okay, like why should we let you leave while you're still in like our like jurisdiction? You know, like not
Right.
jurisdiction, but like you're still in our like neck of the woods.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like why
Yeah, I
should we
guess that
give up
makes
this
sense.
money just so you can go to a school that's like 2 minutes
Right. Yeah. I guess that
away? Is
makes sense.
essentially the case I had to make.
Now, I don't want to be that guy, but did it work?
Actually, no, they didn't approve.
They did. Wait, they didn't. How did you go to Whitney then?
Use a different address.
Oh.
We had
Yeah.
some like family friends that lived in Rockland, and we could get away with being like, yeah, he just lives here.
Oh. I see.
Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was about to say though. Now this is kind of going back to districts. Not trying to like heavily like be like political or anything, but like I actually watched a very in-depth video, right? Where like it was talking about like how like the right wing, like how they're like talking about like how that like they're challenging like public schools or whatnot. And actually, and the really interesting point about what this person made in the video was that basically the whole entire like motive is to like kind of monopolize the public education system. So basically what they're trying to do is that they're trying, instead of giving money to the district for that student that was like that's in that district, just like how Ryan was saying, it's instead giving money to like the student, and that student should have a choice between, or it's up to the parents to decide what they should do with that money. Do they send them to a public? Do they send them to private, charter, religious, whatever? That's basically like the idea.
As much as I hate as much as I hate the current system, that sounds like a very terrible terrible way to do that.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, right? If the money goes to the districts, they have no choice but to spend it on you. Allegedly, they have no choice but to spend it like towards like their district, the school that you go to, and like providing funding for like food and like all these like schools like being open, like all this kind of stuff. That's where their money comes from. If you just give it to parents, like they'll probably use that. They'll probably be like, "Yeah, I got a kid," and then they'll just run off with the money. Like, there's no incentive to like put that kid into school. It takes the public out of public education.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I like if I could like I mean, you already get like a bonus on your taxes for having like a dependent on you. Like, I don't think the schools need to be giving you money as well.
Yeah.
It's a valid. I mean, like the system we have now is a pretty valid system. It's just like bad if you want to go against it.
Yeah. I'll post a video in general if you guys want to watch it.
Yeah.
I'll definitely watch this.
Yeah. Very clickbaity title.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
thumbnail.
I love the solid red like thumbnail, bro. It's awesome.
Yeah. If you know Zoe, she actually has another video. It's a very great video on like the grading system.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah. I love that video. It's one of my favorite videos I've ever watched on YouTube. Really nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Do we
Um.
yeah.
Anyways, I'm sorry I kind of
No.
derailed this a bit.
Well, we're actually
Um,
so we're let's see where we at. We're about 20 minutes past the 2 hour mark.
We've been going for almost 2.5 hours. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So I
dude,
if you
it went.
this is pretty much
can
like the sorry.
Can I just kind of recap what we talked about? We talked about where we are right now, the development and where we are right now. We talked about death. We talked about childhood nostalgia. We talked about school. We talked about public education. And a whole bunch
It's
of
a
other
pretty
shit.
stacked podcast. I'm not gonna lie.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, yeah. I mean, this is the part of the this is the part of the podcast where I ask, do we want to keep going? Do we want to keep doing this, or do we think this is good enough? Do we want to do like concluding statements, that sort of thing?
This has been the best podcast. This really has been.
Oh yeah, like everything has just flowed so naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Well, so I
Yeah.
was talking with Jack, and he gave me the good idea. Like, how would you guys feel? Because what I would do is I would do like one of these every month, right? But I want this to be like a continuing thing.
Mm-hmm.
So he was thinking maybe every week or every 2 weeks, and I wanted to get you guys' opinion on that.
I say once a month maybe, so we can have fresh stuff to talk about.
That
And
sounds pretty good. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that'll help with like not having things to talk about.
Right.
Yep. And especially having like a growing audience, like as the audience like grows up, we can start like talking about like very like in depth like topics.
We could talk about
Yeah.
death more.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk
Yeah.
about that.
Let's go, death! Let's go!
Let's talk about existential crisis. Let's go.
Yeah! But no, I get what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so does anyone have, I should say, any concluding statements?
I wanna end it off with a question.
Okay.
All right. This is like a brain teaser. Not a brain teaser, but like just to get like our thought process going. Let's say you were to encounter a genie. And
Is he blue or black?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
He's whatever color you can see.
Is he
so
white or
he-
black?
He
Sorry,
so
go on.
he gives you 3 wishes. Same rules apply. No wishing for love, no wishing for death or killing anyone, and you can't wish for more wishes.
Fuck.
What would be your 3 wishes?
James, do you want to go first? Because now I need to rethink my 3 wishes.
All right. I wish for wealth. I wish for knowledge. And I want to say I want to wish for looks, but I'm already a fucking sexy beast. All right. Confidence right there.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about my last wish.
Wait, wasn't that 3?
That was 2.
That was 2. Wait.
The first one was wealth. The second one was what was the second one again?
Shit. The first one was wealth. Second one was knowledge.
Knowledge.
Like-
Oh yeah, wealth, knowledge, and looks.
Not knowledge. But wisdom. It was wisdom, and then the third one I was about to say looks. I want to say looks, but I'm
You're already a sexy beast.
yeah. Yeah.
Ah, shit. That means it's my turn.
I can go if you need to
Yeah,
rethink it.
yeah.
So first wish, I want. Have you ever seen those financial people that are like, would you rather have $1 million now, or would you rather have a penny doubled every day for a year?
Yeah. The
I want that. I'm gonna have the penny double every day for a year. I want that's my first wish.
Mhm.
Second wish is oh man. I want okay. I'm stuck between Dream Physique and like invulnerability. Like that I can turn on and off at will.
Mm-hmm.
Because like that could be the only way I would have invulnerability if I could just
Mhm.
turn it on and off. Like if I ever need to get like a shot, the doctor's not gonna like bend the needle like in a cartoon or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go with Dream Physique.
Yep.
Okay.
I want to be a big old muscly guy, 6'2", with like muscles bigger than women's faces.
Mhm.
And my third wish, uh, I don't know. I'd want inflation to go down, like to normal levels.
Yep.
I want like a 2% inflation rate. That's it, and it never stops there.
Yep.
But only for me, not for anyone else.
Oh man, come on.
So gas for me is like $1 like a
Yeah,
gallon. and
it's like
everyone else
literally
is,
you
like,
can go to
$5
you can go to any
gallon.
gas station. It's like
That way
okay,
the-
gas will be
that way
like
the-
$4, and then you just show your ID. Oh, my apologies,
That-
Mr. G. Well, okay, let me change that. for you.
That way the economy doesn't collapse and I can still live the way I want to live. I just live cheaper than everyone. So like housing is better, like rent is better, schooling is better, basic expenses and bills are better. Like I'm the only one that gets the benefit of low inflation and everyone else is living in the hellscape that is the modern economy.
My God.
Yep.
Oh, and then like if I ever need like pay for a meal, like if we all ever like go out, like all like let's say like 17 of us go out and the bill's like $2,000.
17.
If the bill's like if the bill is like $2,000 for like all of us to go out, like I can pay and it's like $200.
Bro.
I can pay and it's only like I can pay and it's only like it's like 1,600 like 16 or like $1,400.
Oh my God.
Yep.
So I'm just like gaming.
Man's
Yep.
be balling.
So those are my three wishes. Tom, what about you?
I
Oh,
don't
James, you figure out
know.
your third wish?
I don't know.
All right. I guess for my first wish, I want to see my friends turn out well, like good in life. For my second wish,
Now I feel bad.
well, for my
I
second
feel bad
wish,
for wishing for selfish things.
for my
You're
second,
like, dude, I just want to. I'm like, I want money. I want money. I want muscles, and I want inflation to go down.
but just
want-
for me.
Just
I
for
want-
me, and you're like, I want to see all my friends good, and I'm just like, damn.
Yeah, so I want to see all my friends be successful in their lives. I want to see at least one of my grandchildren. I want to live to see that.
Mhm.
And I think for my third and final wish, I want to be able to choose when I die.
All
I feel
right.
like that would. I feel like that would not be the best. Not to criticize your wish, but I feel like that's not the best. You know, like, do you just get to say like, dude, I want to die, and then the guy's like, you sure? And
Well,
then you're like, yeah.
like,
and then
I-
you're just like, God damn it, no.
The way
Sorry.
the way I see it, I want him to, like, if I get the option, I want him to sit me down in front of a calendar, and I have to select a date. Like, it can be any year, any time, like in the usual human lifespan, and I want him to allow me to, like, select a date, and that's when I'll die. So then I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, you know what? Tomorrow's the 4th of February. I'm gonna die tomorrow. Oh well. Time to go blow my monies on hooker and coke.
Yep. Yep.
But yeah, so those are my
Yep.
three wishes.
James, you figure out your third wish yet? James?
I wish. I wish to see. I wish to see the future.
What? Okay, what specifically then?
Like, how far into the future? Just any time in the future, or just have that ability?
Because technically we're in the
Just
future
have the
now.
ability.
Oh, okay. Do you wanna see the future, like the unchanging future, or like do you have the ability to change it? or do you want the ability to change it?
I want the ability to see it.
What do you say, Mr. McFly? Shall we go to the future?
Yeah.
Yeah, Doc. Let's go back to the future too.
He said it. He said the line.
Yep. Why can't we go back to the future for third time?
It's really fun.
Doc,
Wait.
does that mean we have to go back to the future a third time?
Yes, Marty. We have to go back to the future. It's part 3. Back to the future, part 3.
Yeah.
He just does like a Rick and Morty. It's like, yeah, we're doing a part 3. That's right. I said it. I'll see you next season in the part 3.
Pretty sure those two are what Rick and Morty are like based on. Their dynamic.
Dude, I'm telling you, it has to be.
It
Yeah, it
probably
is
is.
based on
It's
that.
like it's a pretty obvious pick, but you know.
Yeah. It is based off of that. Oh, no, it was initially the show was gonna be like a Back to the Future parody, but then they changed it to Rick and Morty.
Yeah, no, like Rick actively hates time travel in the movie.
But now it's just Futurama, but nothing that makes Futurama great and filled with pop culture references.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Rick and Morty more like
All right, so let's recap the 3 wishes. James, you wished for wealth, you wished for wisdom, and you wished for the ability to see into the future.
yes.
Tom, you wished for you want to see all your friends do well.
Mhm.
You want to choose when you die.
Mhm.
And what was your second one?
I want to be able to see at least one of my grandchildren before I die.
That's right. Okay. So you wanted to be able to see one of your grandchildren. And then
Yeah.
mine I want a penny doubled every day for a year. Dream physique, 6'2", muscles bigger than a woman's tits. And I want the Sam Sulek build. Or the Chris Bumstead build, or the Ronnie Coleman build, whichever build works best. Whichever one.
No, you want to combo all 3.
No, you do not want a combo of all 3. Trust me. I want the Schwarzenegger build before he got old. I want like
Yeah.
prime Schwarzenegger build, and then
it's always good to specify, because then they are like, okay, and then make you like an old ass man, crinkly bones.
Down, but I want the inflation rate halted, but only for me.
Yeah.
Literally has to
My
walk in
wages
there.
still go up. Wages still go up. Don't get me wrong. Wages still go up. Like the wages are still what they are now, because like with inflation, the wages have to either go up or down. Well, they don't have to, but like, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm getting paid $20 an hour to work at a car wash. I want to keep that payroll.
But I want my inflation to go down.
I want whatever I pay for to be not keeping up with inflation, and I want whatever I receive to be kept up with inflation.
Yep. Pretty much.
All right.
And then after like 2 months, my money's worthless.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I just gotta ask, how much money would you have if you had a penny doubled every day for a year?
I don't know.
Every day for a year. You see, you would have like, you had 40 million, 50 million, like for like
There's no
1
way it's
month.
only
You would
there's
have
no way it's only
$5 million.
for a month. Okay, yeah. That's too little
For-
for how
yeah.
much.
Yeah, for 1 month, right?
Oh wait, for 1
you would
month?
For 1 month, I would have what? You said 40 or 50 million?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
hold on.
Wait. Oh, $1 doubled every day for a
No,
month.
1 penny doubled
Yeah.
every day for a year.
Yeah, I was like, how is
like-
that number
like,
bigger than the penny?
After 1, it's 2, and then 4, and then 6 every day until I have like the final amount. If I did $1, I'd have too much money, and then I would go crazy.
Yeah, because
I want
let's
too
see.
much money.
You would have $536 million if you doubled the dollar every day for 30 days.
Oh,
All
penny.
right, and then let's do for a year. How much would that be?
$1 for a year?
No, penny for a year.
No, one penny every day for a penny doubled every day for 365 days. Here we go.
$5 million.
$5 million? You know what? That makes sense. I'm okay with $5 million.
It's like, well, what was her name? What was I watched a Sunny V2 video on it. That one like Netflix comedian woman who was like, they only gave me 11 million for my comedy show.
Yeah. Amy Schumer.
Oh yeah, Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer.
Yeah, I saw that and I'm like, bro, I'm never even gonna see $1 million in my life. Come on.
I mean, with the rapid rise of inflation, your money might be worth $1 million.
Who knows?
Just give it,
$1 million is like the price of like one Wingstop combo, you know?
Yeah, I mean, just give it 2 or 3, centuries, and I'll see that money.
Yeah.
Seen them on the fly.
I mean, to be honest, if it does take 2 or 3 centuries, I'm probably not going to see that money. But I'll sure giving you a try. Anyway, I think that's a good way to wrap up tonight's podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But so I want to, before we sign off for the night, I want to thank again everyone that came on. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, James. And I know he already left earlier, but thank you, Furious, for coming on. I really appreciate it, you guys.
Yeah.
Thank
you, Furious.
Yeah. So since we're going to be doing this the same way we were as last time, we will be live again on the podcast on March 16th next month. So mark that in your calendars. I'll probably, since I believe that's also a Saturday, let me check. Because, let's see. No, yeah, actually, yes, it is. It is a Saturday.
March 16th is a Saturday.
Yep.
Yep,
All
it
right.
is a Saturday.
Perfect. So, yeah,
Dope.
in about a month, since it will be Saturday, we might do it a little bit earlier than what we did it tonight. Not too much earlier. We'll probably do it around 6 o'clock ish, but that the date and time still is TBD. But yeah, so thank you guys all again, and we'll see you in a month. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Yep. Have a good night.
Night, everyone.
Night.